Boom. I think we ready. Shorty, take that outside. I can hear you. Take that out. Yo, the what? Jigga what? Jigga what? Jigga what? We are here.
What?
We are live in the studio. I don't know if y'all can hear us yet. Let us know if we are clear and consistently on point. And if we're not, we are ready. So listen, I am Challz Brown. Right to my right is an artist named Flizz, aka Fred Flizz Stone.
Yabba dabba, you know what it is.
To his right is TJ Swords, aka T Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Once again, and to his right, we have a special guest, Michal Brown. I think I'm gonna say his name like this all night. Mike Brown. Mike Brown is tonight's guest for the evening. How you doing, Mike?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mike has watched the show, I'm sure, because I've seen him in the comments,
Yeah.
showing support and love to the team. We appreciate having you here, Mike. We'll have a good time with you. I hope you got a lot to say about some of these topics.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have a good time. We talk about sports, hip-hop, current events, odd stories, all that good stuff. If you ever been here before, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and make sure you go over to CLBMG, hit them sponsors in the links. Make sure you hit them sponsors.
And get a shot of Screwball.
And get a shot of Screwball. If you go to our sponsor, Shots Box, you can get your own bottle of Screwball. Where's our Screwball bottle at?
There's one right there. See, I'm professional.
Right there in the front. Screwball, right there. Wow, you can see, right? A lot of my dudes in DC, they finicky about that peanut butter whiskey, but we like that peanut butter whiskey.
Joint smack. Don't worry, I'm gonna have it on the cruise with us.
My man TJ. So listen, we got a lot to talk about tonight. If y'all with us, get in the comments. Let me check the comments. I think the comments are already going, and I'm gonna feature some of the comments that's in here. Salute to the team that's in here. Where we at? Oh, that's me. I might as well put that up. Salute. It is another Wednesday night, and it's time for some action. Make sure you go over to clbmg.com. Flizz, you here? Y'all sharing the program?
Yeah, sharing it right now, bro.
Yo, I got so much to talk about that is very relevant, but I don't know if they talked about it too much that it won't even. What else is there to say about Will Smith? What else is there to say about Will Smith? I got a problem with what's going on, right? We talked about Jada last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
She's still on her book tour. She's still on her book run.
She's still bugging.
Still bugging. But what I heard today really got me like, what is going on with your man Will Smith? He says, I don't say he says, but they're saying that they're going to do a joint book. They're writing a book together. As if this book wasn't enough. Jada and Will are allegedly writing a book together. What could they possibly say at this point? This chick has literally declared her allegiance to Tupac at this point. How many times you got to tell me that I'm in love with Tupac before I'm like, I'm good?
I think they've kind of been good. Yeah.
She just said they were separated for 7 years, but what y'all don't know is what I just heard on the interview today. She said after she said that, Will Smith and her had a conversation, and now they working it out.
Everybody, this should be a cricket, son.
I want to get
cricket.
I want to get you guys' opinion. I want to get you guys' opinion since you're in the building. TJ in the building. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, can they work this out, bro? Let's be honest. I need to know, man. We ought to, bro. This is the kind of stuff we talk about.
Yo, I feel.
Should I let Mike get that? Or you
go ahead, Mike. But I feel like she disrespecting him, like I don't even know. It's like past my. I can use my tools, everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she disrespected him a lot.
Don't have enough digits.
To me, it's like, how can I put it?
Mike, talk on the mic.
Basically, there's nothing else to say. I mean, she's on the book tour. I can't believe that she's not credible.
Right.
She's not credible. Like we were talking before we started. What's going to be
Patricia was popping.
She's gonna be. I was on the grassy knoll. I was there. You weren't born yet. Oh, but I was at. I went to see him at Rikers. I went to see Tupac.
She went to see him at Rikers. He proposed.
This to me, this is all basically.
Don't forget, she sold crack in the 90s.
And she sold crack.
She
everything.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. She was there when Jesus was strung up. She was there. Shit,
Jada was there.
She was there. She's been everywhere. It's like fine. It's like where's Waldo? Shit, no, there's Jada.
Wait, are we believing in
what was
stuff?
her first movie she was in? Well, she was on TV show first.
Jada
right?
first was on Different World. Different World. I don't know if that was her first acting job.
But Different World was in what? Late 80s, early 90s?
But do y'all know that? Do y'all
she
know
was selling crack
Patricia Rose in the building?
A Different World?
Donnie Battle in the building, salute.
He said, I seen dudes keep pussy over more than this shit.
I want to ask y'all, so think about this, right? Jada has admitted that she did not even like Will. She did not even like Will Smith.
She said that years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
Now, so think about it. And I'm just going to be blunt. She's saying that she sold crack and her mom was a crackhead at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
She broke into acting. She wasn't rich. Will was on his way up. Will was already Fresh Prince before she was even on anything. Women in the 90s, I'm not going to generalize, but I'm going to tell you, they was focused on, if it was a hustler, they wanted a hustler. If it was a rapper, they wanted a rap. Baller, they wanted a baller. They start setting up they start lining up their futures.
That's a fact.
They started lining up their futures really, really early. Alonzo Ross Brown in the building. That's my dad. Salute, Alonzo. Salute. They were lining up their futures very early. So imagine you see Will Smith and he likes you, right?
Miss Diva was good.
He likes you. Miss Diva in the building. You start thinking about your future. And then you start seeing that he a lick. Let's be honest. Yep. Will was a lick back then. Mm-hmm. Now, if you can line them up right, you and mom's going to be good. I used to we all had a crush on Jada, but think about it. Right now, when you look at Jada, when I see her speaking, I see her everywhere. Mm-hmm. I went through a wormhole today. I saw her. She's on Sway in the morning. She's on breakfast. She ain't on breakfast, but she's on everything, bro. I guarantee she done 10 interviews this week. And every single interview is worse than the last. She looked more and more controlling, manipulating. I'm like, how did we miss this, bro? How did we miss this?
You know what happened? Remember, everybody, Will and Jada was everybody's couple goal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's my couple goals.
Mm-hmm.
I had to tell people, you got to be very careful about that. Be careful what you wish for. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Fact.
That's a fact.
You know?
So you think that was just a Hollywood situation?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, think about it. When she did break in, it was with, she did it on a Different World.
Yeah.
Then we saw her in Jason's Lyric. That's when we started to see her kind of make that meteoric rise.
I feel like we saw her.
Wait,
Low Down Dirty Shame.
Low Down Dirty Shame. That's all.
Yeah.
What was before it? But go ahead.
No, I think it was Jason's Lyric and the Low Down Dirty Shame. And after that, I can't keep up with all her movies, but it was like, I know when all this stuff happened with Will and slapping Chris Rock, people were basically like, hey, she rode in on Will's coattails.
Yeah.
Only time she outgained him in the box office when she did the 2 Matrix movies.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And that pretty much, I think she, if I'm correct, I can't remember the numbers off the top. I think it was like 60 million a piece.
Taiwan said, hey, Mike.
What's up, Dot?
Taiwan Brown in the building.
Good.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Top Flight Manager.
Yeah, it is.
But it's just crazy to me to sit here, as we, it just keeps building. It's like a snowball.
It's crazy.
It is.
And you know what it is? Like I was saying about the 90s, a lot of people were lining themselves up. And when you listen to her talk, you realize this chick been smart. We saw her in, I Menace to Society. Am I bugging? Menace to
Menace,
Society.
yeah.
And she was moving.
Actually, that was the first movie.
She was moving to Georgia. Where was they going? They were going to Georgia somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she was setting her life up. That's how this chick thinks. Like, I'm gonna set my life up. I think Will was a come up, bro. I think that Will was food legit.
And then she got pregnant.
And she got pregnant, but she
Or the
wasn't his
pregnancy.
first wife.
Nah, she wasn't.
He had another wife before her. They had the kid with just the two of that kid, who's always around now, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I saw. So Will did a response video where did you see where he goes? My response is hood you, and he sneezes, and then it goes like this whole. It goes all over the world like it's a camera.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see it. I can't describe it. Lisa Costa in the building, salute. Right?
Funny lady, what's good?
King Handsome in the building, salute.
Whoa, what's good?
Yeah, but I saw this. I saw this video of her opening the book. Did you see anybody see this?
No,
Nah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's my job to see this.
So what happened?
She opened the book. The whole family's there because she got the book in the mail. They crowded around her. Jaden, Willow, Will, the kid from the other marriage is in there, and somebody, mom, like all of them in the video. Mm-hmm. So it's like a little publicity.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, the book is here. She's showing the book. Just Jaden opened the book. He opened it to this past paragraph. He started reading it. It's a whole thing, bro. And it's like so contrived, right? What are the odds of your whole family being there when the package comes and you open it and you show it and everybody's like, wow, congrats, mom.
Marketing strategy.
And Will is there, right? Will is there. He's in the back. Congrats, baby, blah, blah, blah. Are you doing that? Are you doing that, TJ? After all this Tupac talk. I don't know why he slapped him. I wasn't the part of it.
She disrespected him multiple times, yo. Like
It's
multiple
crazy.
times. Not even like publicly. Like, you know what I mean? Not like in their house, but like publicly. The world knows this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is. She beheaded a king.
Talking to Mike.
It's like, it's like that. Like, you gotta understand
He's
before
off with his head.
before all this
Wow.
Jada talk, Will Smith was like a legendary god status of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Now he doesn't. That gleam is a little bit less shiny. Like
It looked
he's still Will Smith, but now it's kind of like that's Will Smith, though. Like
damn. See what his wife did to him? Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
Flizz, let me ask you a question. When you look at what did you watch? What's the movie he just had? The slave movie.
no, I have not.
No, I haven't seen it
I didn't
either.
see that.
I know what you're talking about. What's the name of it?
I have no want to see that.
It's called
I know.
Emancipate.
Something like that.
Emancipated.
Something.
Emancipation.
Yeah.
Emancipation.
It's on Apple, so I didn't see it.
We all used to flock to Will's movies, bro.
That's a fact.
We used to go regardless of what. We're watching Will, bro. Salute to Trebling.
Oh, that's my boy. That's Gilly. That's
Salute.
Wagwan. That's my man Gilly.
Yeah, let's get it. But this chick has reduced this man to like almost like, I'm not gonna say emasculated him so badly that he don't even talk about anything relevant anymore. Like it's like
For real.
I don't even know who this dude is. Be honest with you, bro.
At one point in time, he was the most masculine man in Hollywood.
He
Exactly.
definitely
That's
was.
a fact, too.
She
Now-
turned him to
I'm
a
Mike
unit.
Lowry.
Yeah.
Mike Lowry.
Now you just
You just
Mike.
might.
Mike Lousy.
He said Mike.
That was hard.
You are mighty lousy.
That was hard. Chop Suey in the building. That's hard.
Chop, what up?
That was hard. That was you did him dirty with
No,
that.
I don't want to do him dirty, but that's how people look at him. Because even I, admittedly, I looked at this man like, damn, he got it together.
Yeah.
I used to think, I'm like, he don't got it together. Like, oh,
But
snap.
that just shows you, right, that Hollywood, like the lifestyle or whatever, like the glitz, the glamour, and all that, they go through the same bullshit that we go through.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking he can't miss. I was like, his kids are in all kinds of money situations. I remember I was even into a song by his kids that wasn't even half bad. It was like 10 years ago. It wasn't a half bad song.
Yeah, and I know they was putting out a pretty, I mean,
you can think
they was
about
pretty popular. They was going on tours and everything too.
I mean, you think about it like this: his oldest son from his first marriage was playing football. Then had it with basically he has every school going after him. He's playing with Joe Montana's kids.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he? He gotta be. Oh no, he's not He didn't make it though. He didn't make it to the league or nothing.
Nah,
but he was in. You figure
He had the opportunity.
Yeah,
Right.
He had plenty of opportunities, but I don't think football is really in him.
Yeah.
Like that.
Go do a comment check, please. I see Veronica's comment. She says she has no respect for Will. Jada should be uplifting him for everything that has gone on, and he hasn't said a peep like a gentleman. He at some point he's being a gentleman, but at some point
He's gonna spaz.
Yeah, I think he spazzed behind closed doors. Charlamagne was on the radio today. He said he think it was a because she went back and started saying some different things than what she was saying last week.
Mm-hmm.
He said he think that Will had a straight up combo that was like, listen, he checked her behind the scenes.
Yo,
but at some point,
listen, right?
Go ahead,
We
TJ.
do know Will is from Philly, right?
Facts.
So Will, when at the height of his rap career and everything, he was around like everybody from Philly that the top kingpins and all of that. What's the dudes like basically that Beanie Siegel and them basically took the thing and did the movie with. What was their crew in the movie and Stay Popular?
I can't remember. Why can't I remember that name?
Know what I mean? But those that came from a big time crew that was in and that basically they was running Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And all them guys, one of those guys was Will's best friend. So he ain't no sucker, you know what I'm saying?
In fact, Gilly was saying that. Gilly and Wallow was saying, like, look, that's a Philly dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he runs with
And then people are still around him.
Yeah. And that's why the comments they got real quiet. Chris Rock's brother got real quiet after Gilly and them like, hey.
Yeah.
No talking about because he will come up and really slap you like that.
What's Chris Rock, bro? Tony Rock. Tony Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
He's mad. His brother got
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things where, as a guy, you're not gonna take that much disrespect. Someone's gonna keep coming to your yard taking your ball. Eventually,
he said he needs to go back to Philly.
Let me ask you.
He needs to go back to Philly, get some cheesesteaks, get that energy back around.
Not that one.
But I mean, after a while, though, I get asked about it. People I know you have a podcast where you talk about it, and I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's my attitude is, I know they're in the public eye. Anything that happens, it's going to become publicized. It's going to be news. I'm just going to like, nope. There's other things going on in the world that's not my business. That's their lane.
Yeah.
Mike Brown.
Yo, King Handsome, I'm with you. He said, I'm Legend 2. I am seeing that when that comes out.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna.
Is it coming out though? They making it?
Yeah, they're making it.
Yeah.
They need that. He need that. But listen,
that's like a comeback movie for him. I mean, if they do it, right?
Definitely. I'm gonna watch that.
Even the plot behind the movie is crazy because if you read
there was two different endings.
Yeah. If you read up on it, Will's actually the villain.
Is he?
He's really the bad guy because those zombies were actually looking for help. They were actually they weren't really trying to kill anybody. He was the one snatching them up and experimenting on them.
Oh wow! Well, he's probably trying to find a cure.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looked like.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna go around the room. I'm gonna ask you a question, Mike.
Yes.
I don't know if you're married or not. Are you married?
Yeah.
This should be easy. This is a layup.
This is a layup.
Your wife does not one or two, writes a book talking mostly about her ex. This is what we boiling down to.
Yeah.
It's about her ex. That she's not even saying was her ex. They just had a thing.
Yeah.
And sound like she can't let go. And she know every time she mentioned this dude, it brings her social buzz up.
Yeah, gonna get her up there.
Right?
All right. Easy. That's a slim thing.
She's mentioning her ex on a regular basis. She's wrote a whole book, which 50% of it, the sale's going to come about to talk about the ex. Are you okay with that?
Well, I have to say this in the immortal words of Guy. I'm gonna be like Guy because I'm saying bye-bye.
So you're not having it?
No, I mean, my thing is being married. Okay, we could talk about our exes, but if it's a constant
A constant
A
thing.
constant thing.
Yeah.
No, first, no. There's no need for us. There's no need for it to even come up. That to me, I don't know. It's just to do it publicly and humiliate them at your red table. Have your daughter sitting up there. Please, Tupac. Oh, and the mother
How much of this would you have stood for? How long would you have sat at the red table?
No.
Nah.
Would you? What is it? 2 years later since the red table?
Yeah.
At least 2 years.
Yeah.
I feel like
still
even
be
that
in her
conversation
corner? Because I just told you he was on the
a private
video.
conversation,
He was
right?
on the video. Congrats, baby. And she said that they're trying to work it out now.
Yep.
Once again, they're working it out after she did the interview saying that they weren't together. Would that be you?
No. Real quick question. You can swear on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to be disrespectful, but if you tell me that you fucked our son's friend, well, here's the thing, right?
Wow. Yeah. That part
right there.
Yeah.
Just that right there.
Well, folks on Facebook land, I'm about to tell you something. I'm burning down the red table. I'm burning down the red table. They say it's cheaper to keep it. Well, fuck it. I'll be broke. because if a man disrespected a woman like that, we already know the outcome.
Right.
But because we're still stuck in the Me Too movement and it's the power movement, it's the feminist movement.
It's wild.
It's crazy because now if he expresses himself, it's toxic masculinity.
Right.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, no. I mean, not even like I'll give you an example. I have friends who've been married. They had issues. Stuff was going on in social media, and that's just social media. That's bad enough because now you have people trying to paint a picture, and those who really know what's going on behind the scene, such as myself, it's not my business. I know both parties, but I'm gonna play neutral. I'm gonna be Switzerland.
All right.
He said I'm in Switzerland.
Let me ask you, TJ. I know you ain't having this. End of the day, what's going on with Will, bro? What's happening right now? Like, is he what's happening? I need you to explain to me what's going on, bro. Because I know you ain't having this. But why is Will trying to work it out with this woman, bro? If that's true.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, we didn't hear Will speak at all.
Yeah.
So is she speaking for him, quote unquote?
That's what it sounds like.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like what you said, like basically like her basically like aggressively running the show, right? Like she's basically telling, oh, this is what's going on.
Right.
But we didn't hear nothing from Will. You know what I'm saying?
Could she be put like this? I think she's been running that show for a minute. So has he been fully emasculated?
Like she just took his.
What about that?
That would it feel like? Flizz, talk to me. Is that what it is?
She's.
Or is he just minding his business and letting y'all talk?
I'll say like he still is Will Smith, and no matter what, the fact that he's a celebrity, he's still gonna get people interested in him. He's still gonna get girls, even though he is emasculated. But since he is such a public figure, his wife and his kids, we're all gonna talk. Like it is such a letdown. It just is, because we all have that feeling that we want to believe in something like grand.
I just think he should let it go and move on.
Yeah, it's like at this
It's just
point,
too much.
like,
It's too toxic.
Not even just him. Like Jada, what are you doing to him? Like why you guys? Maybe for the kids. Maybe the kids keep it together. You know that. But it's funny. I don't know if y'all saw what Donnie Battle wrote earlier.
What he said?
Donnie Battle wrote something along the line. Donnie, if you're still in the chats, correct me if I'm wrong. He wrote something along like everybody had that a chick somebody ran through or something like that. He said something to that effect. You know what I'm saying?
I got it right here. It says, "Tell me you don't know a homie that wifed a chick after the crew ran through it."
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know if this is the case with Jada, but I get it.
But that's how she seems like she's carrying herself. Even though like back in the day, you wouldn't look at her like
but
that. I feel like Pac wouldn't like. I feel like at the height of Pac's career before he died, like he wasn't worried about Jada.
Nah,
he was engaged to Kadada, right?
He was.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he was engaged to two different females, I believe. One was before her, and then her.
And then her. But that's the one that basically she was with him when everything went down to Vegas, she was there.
Remember,
I
I,
mean,
used to
so-
talk all my crap like we first started this podcast, right? We talk all my crap, and y'all be like, "Yo, your wife is gonna watch, you gonna get in trouble." Remember, y'all was on that time.
Yeah.
I always said, "Yo, of course I'll be different if I got money.
Right.
Like if I all of a sudden, I'm not gonna be the same guy. You think I'm gonna take as much crap?" Like Will Smith, but he takes a lot of crap to be like a wealthy guy. I'm like, man, let me hit the Powerball. I'm like, oh, my girl knows I'm changing up. Like I would go home like I don't even want to hear your ass. Like what you leave. It is what it is. It is what it is.
See, right here is where we start trying to stop Flizz. This is where we trying to like, all right, Flizz.
Hey, this when Flizz gonna be on Flizz gonna be in the group chat sending a picture from the couch. Got in trouble tonight, guys.
You know what? I ain't gonna front. My girl won't let me sleep on the couch. Cause your big ass gonna leave them dents in the couch.
He got to sleep on the floor.
My girl rather be sleeping in the damn bed than the couch.
She said, "Now go get that air mattress in the closet for the kids' company."
Couch, we got one of wraparound couches. That shit is comfortable as hell. That's total subject change.
I don't care.
I love sleeping on the couch.
My mom and
I love the couch.
Hell yeah, the couch is a bomb.
I gotta hear your ass.
Shout out to Daniela. She's in the chat listening.
Dude, she done with your ass.
I've been there.
You was like, you called your dog.
No, we had Rocco at the time. We had pugs. So
The little one?
Yeah, the other one had passed prior to that. So I was on the couch at one point, but things worked out. It was a simple conversation.
Then you was back in the room.
Yup.
Yo, I'm not gonna talk much more of this though, but these two people right here, bro.
I don't even look at that.
It looked crazy. That was the night of the whole thing. She claiming she don't know why he did it, and then she claiming that she's gonna ride with him anyway after he did it.
You know I did why. Come on.
And she thought it was a skit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do much more talking about them, but J. Cole had to remove that line when he performed it.
Yeah, I saw that.
That Will and Jada love.
Yep.
He got that line in that song. And
Oh yeah.
he didn't say that line, and the crowd didn't say it either. So I think Will has been irrevocably changed forever. We're gonna always look at him in a different light over this. And I didn't know this man was whipped like that. I didn't know Jada had it like this. And I don't like talk about a dude business, but end of the day, they put it out there because she's still doing it, writing a whole book. You know what I'm saying? And now yada yada yada. I think it's time for all of us to sooner or later, bro. We got to step this up where men are men again, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with being toxic and overly masculine.
Ooh,
At some point,
Vic hit it right there.
he said Jada the puppet master and Will the puppet. At some point, men got to be men, bro. I'm just going to be honest with you. And either you're going to stop her from doing all this or you're going
to leave,
defend yourself and leave, right? Now, sound like they ain't been together in 7 years, but at the end of the day, I don't need to be at your book signing saying congratulations, baby, either. And I guess they got a different kind of, you know what I'm saying? They saying that their thing is different than ours. But her mom went online a day or two ago saying they both had their own thing going on. It wasn't just her with August, that Will had his own thing too. And she tired of all the slander of her daughter. Salute Dale in the building. Dale gonna go, oh yeah, we gonna go that crew's gonna be crazy. For Raw in the building.
Dale's gonna be drinking some peanut butter too.
Yeah, Dale, we're gonna get you on that. Dale don't like it. I tried to get Dale drinking that.
You gotta take a shot of peanut butter
2 or 3 times. He don't like it. He don't like it. Salute for Raw in the building.
For Raw was good.
Victor says Will got no balls when it comes to Jada. Yo, we ready to move forward, bro. I can't talk unless y'all got something you want to say.
Nah, we good.
I got something I want to say. I mean, I got nothing else to say. So what's this? These two made up. Gucci and T.I. I forgot that they even had beef.
Yeah, I just said that. Like I didn't even. I forgot about that.
Gucci and T.I. had beef.
Situation?
Dog, you know what it is? Shit? I think it was that something back when he was still T.I. Rubber Band Man. I think they had a little back in the day. I think they had a little something going on. But this is beautiful, man. Grown-ups acting like grown-ups. He came out, they shouted each other out. He went on the stage with him. I think T.I. even performed after that. After they shook hands or what have you. So salute the grown-ups being grown-ups. It's like Nas and Jay-Z when they made up. And some of these rappers don't get a chance to do that.
That's a fact.
Some of these rappers do not get a chance. Some of these rappers is gone before they even get a chance to make up.
You know what I think?
Go ahead.
There's so much money going through Atlanta right now. Like, they ain't got a choice but to make up and get money together.
Yeah.
Like, it's Black Hollywood out there.
Facts.
Like, everything hip-hop is in Atlanta. Like, real shit.
Victor said the issues from the past
I'll
need
be
to
back.
the past.
I'll be back out there.
Sometimes you get older, man.
Man, I went to Atlanta and there was some good ass food down there.
That's a fact too.
Some good ass food.
Shout out to JJ's Fish and Fried Chicken, man. That's
Salute.
Ooh, that spot is
You been in Atlanta, Mike?
Yeah, years ago.
Good food?
Yeah, when I was there back in '95, man, it was good.
Good food back then. So listen, I have this story, right? When I was in
I'm going
Atlanta.
slutty vegan next time I go.
I went to, I follow.
I'm trying to get slutified, yo, bro.
I follow her too, but
Pause, but yeah.
say less. I went to Atlanta back in like 90. I went around 9 times. I went recently, but before that, I went like 95, like legit.
I remember they were building the Olympic Village.
Yeah. But I think I went after that was. No, I went before that was built. Because after it was built, I was woke out of sleep when the dude put the pipe bomb in there. But anyway, I had went to this Mexican place, and I think this was called Underground Atlanta. And I went to this Mexican place,
in the mall? The
It might have been the mall. I cannot find that place to save my life. I never for years. I was like, yo, no, I couldn't remember the name or nothing. The place was hot, the cheese was good. I was like, yo,
like, what is this?
This is crazy right now. But I never found the place. Like, I was searching online, that I could never find where I was. I don't remember nothing about it, but they had the bombest Mexican food in Atlanta. It's a black city. They had the bacon his ass. But we just went to Atlanta, I think like last year, I think. Wifey went for a wedding down there. Beautiful, beautiful people.
Yeah, I love it out there.
They did have a lot. Only thing they had a lot of homeless. They had an issue with the homelessness. But other than that, Victor said Julio Jones signs with the Eagles for a 1-year deal.
Yeah, I heard about that
So,
earlier.
Sports talk? Y'all want to talk some sports?
Sure.
Do they need them?
No.
Not really.
They don't really need
They
them.
was talking about. I was watching like Keyshawn and them talk about it, like how he could be used in the red zone.
Yeah.
Because he's a red zone threat. You know what I
Right.
mean? But yeah.
But you already got the red zone threat in AJ Brown. You know, I mean, even if you got tight ends.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy team, AJ. He's on my fantasy squad.
He's on yours too, Challz?
Huh?
He's on yours too?
No, I don't have AJ Brown. My team is ridiculous though.
So Vic was talking his shit. I'm just saying.
Vic was talking his shit, but I beat Vic already.
Oh, Vic,
So what's
he
up?
beat you like that.
What's
huh?
up, Vic? Vic, no. Relax, Vic. Don't even get in the chat. Just relax. Stay humble. Stay humble. I got Tua. I got Kyrie Williams. I got Cooper Kupp just came back. I got Cooper Kupp. I got yeah, my joint is crazy. I'm trying to think my team is. I got Robinson from the Falcons. He gets nuts. Listen, they might not win a lot of games, but he does numbers. I got a mob. Listen, my mob is ridiculous. So I'm on my way to the championship. Vic, don't say nothing. Stay humble. Stay quiet. Relax.
He said, eat that humble pie.
I don't think that the Eagles. So listen, but you know what it is too. When you have a what do they call it? Of riches, a plethora of riches.
All right.
It's something that they say. They might not need them now.
Right.
They might need them tomorrow though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you want them backups. You want them guys on your bench. You want that. Okay, you want the safety blanket, right? I feel like Julio Jones. First of all, I don't know why my team didn't sign him.
Well, because you know he's a mentor too. You know, and he's also he's a coach on the field. That's a guy you look at as a route god.
I still feel like he's young too.
Yeah. I mean, I just he's a little nagging injuries here and there that adds up. But,
So he got leadership qualities.
yeah, he does. You know, I think Philly, as you said, having that plethora of riches.
Right.
Philly's one of those teams that right now they're not the same team as last year.
Mm-hmm.
Coordinators have gone on to become head coaches elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts isn't looking like the same Jalen Hurts from last year.
Okay.
Teams are, the thing is, you put the film on, you study, you know exactly the strengths and the weaknesses. Look at San Francisco last week. I don't want to hear about Devo went out, McCaffrey went out. The thing is, if Brock Purdy's that dude, as Stephen A. Smith was, he's that man. He's a bad man.
Bad man.
If you're a bad man like that, you elevate the talent that comes in as next man up.
Brady did it.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But you know what though? This is what it is.
Wait, the Eagles lost, didn't they?
Eagles lost.
Yeah, Gilly was mad.
If
Gilly
49ers
was
lost.
Yeah.
Now, they got two things. It's called a trap game.
Yep.
And a buzzsaw. So this is what it is that team, those teams was hungrier. I was betting and I was like, I need to bet. I got a feeling about the Browns. They gonna run these dudes. Browns on a mission. Like Browns not no slouch. People don't understand.
They
The Cleveland Browns defense is ridiculous. Like, so let's not get it twisted. They not no slouch for the Eagles to come in thinking that, you know what I'm saying? And Eagles, and I'm gonna go around the room and get Super Bowl predictions. It's gonna be weird.
too early.
No, it's not, Flizz. That's why it's called a prediction. You can't wait to the playoffs to predict it.
Let's
We're gonna go around the room and get a Super Bowl prediction in 2 seconds. But wait. With the Eagles, you're looking at a team that's too big to fail. But if you start thinking that and believing that you can't be improved by Julio Jones, then you will fail.
Okay.
You should be looking like
Embrace it, basically.
we looking like we are the dominant seed, but we should always be looking to improve that. That's what the Pats did when they signed Randy Moss.
That's what I was about to say.
Everybody was like, we
They
don't know
always
we need
embraced that.
Randy Moss.
But he did good. Honestly, I feel like they could have kept him too.
Who?
But Moss, of course, it comes down to he don't want to pay nobody.
Yeah, they didn't get.
But Moss didn't die. Please don't get me started on Belichick.
He did good, bro.
Don't get me started on Belichick.
He fit.
Listen, I'm the biggest. I used to have straight up. I won at this point, but I used to have knockdown, drag out fights about Belichick and Brady. The reason why they was winning was Brady, and a lot of Patriots fans was telling me, "You crazy? It's Bill Belichick."
Nah,
knockdown, drag. I've been in parties, and it's been 8-9 guys calling me a goofball. Like, dude, you sound stupid.
You goofy.
It's Belichick.
nah.
I say it's Brady, dog. And I'm telling you, these New England guys was telling me it's Belichick. But I knew Belichick was riding off Brady. But he cuts these guys right when they want their money.
Yep.
That's when
He want to cut them.
Right.
That's what happened. That's the downfall.
And
of the
now-
Patriots. That's the downfall of the Patriots.
Remember when Brewski was on the team
Mm-hmm.
and he got his new contract?
Yep.
He was in the Providence Journal.
Yep.
He was talking about how cheap Belichick is. He says, not Kraft, it's Bill. It's got to be Bill's way. He's telling you what you're going to get paid, what you're worth.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he said that, they took the whole thing down. That's when we saw the Patriot way.
Mm-hmm.
The Patriot way.
And
they've been coining
Yeah,
that
that's
phrase.
fact. That's a fact.
And you think about it, whether you like Tom Brady or not, this is a guy
Ain't many people that don't.
who could sit there and erase all of Belichick's mistakes, all his OC's mistakes. He made Josh McDaniels a head coach.
Facts.
You know, so you think about that. I'll even give you an example of.
And didn't he get fired from head coach and came to another head coaching job?
He got fired in Cleveland,
Yeah.
landed in, ended up in New England,
Came back home.
came back home, if I'm correct.
And then went somewhere else. I think he's with where's he at? He's back with Bill now? I thought he went somewhere else again.
He went, let's see, so
Did he end up in Denver at some point?
Josh McDaniels, he's with the Raiders now.
All right.
And it's like, if you know football,
Right.
and you look at Brady,
Right.
Brady was doing this at Michigan. You think about, it's not the same Alabama team, but I remember watching that Orange Bowl, he and David Terrell lighting up Alabama secondary. I remember that. I remember sitting there watching that in my living room. I was like, this,
Shout out to Bama.
So once again,
Roll Tide.
Yo, that stadium is huge, yo. That stadium is huge. Like,
Yeah.
that,
You went to the stadium?
Yeah, when I was
went to the
out
game?
there, when I was out there, it was like that. What's it that weekend? Matter of fact, it's like it's about, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about? The college weekend with the football, whatever. Like, I don't know, but it was flooded out there. That shit was like Broad Street, like on steroids 3 times. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. What's it called? that they have like all the parties and all of that shit. When I was out there, I was doing the shows in Alabama. I was going back and forth from Alabama to Atlanta doing shows the week that I was out there. But we was on that strip where the stadiums at.
Yeah.
That shit was flooded. It's like you just smell food and you just see people everywhere. We walked through out there when they was tailgating and everything. Like it was a nice vibe, yo.
Okay. No, I always said that Belichick was living because Brady was there. And we see what it is. They're not going to fire Belichick because they're going to respect him and let him finish out. They might get, but I'm be honest, they're not going to take more than 2 years of this.
No, I was going to say, what's his contract?
But here's the thing. Think about it. I think it's
open-ended.
He's got one of them Jordan contracts. You basically whatever you want. But you remember when the Patriots had GMs, that that's when they had that early success.
Mm-hmm.
Once they let go of the GMs, we saw it took Belichick a minute to really, have to embrace the role and understand like personnel.
Yeah,
and that's don't even get me started, man. Because anyone that knows me knows I'm a Cowboy fan, and I say it all the time. It ain't their year. I'm a realist. It's not their year.
Okay, talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah, it ain't their year.
All right.
I say like now, what we saw Monday night. That's the Dak Prescott everybody wants to see. The guy pulling the ball down, running, and just basically telling McCarthy, I'll call, Anyway, your play sucks. We're gonna run this, and that's essentially what happened.
So the quarterback took the lead, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
You think Brady was doing that?
Hell yeah.
He's like, nah, I ain't running this shit here.
But Brady had more leeway with it because he was Brady and he had proved it that he can handle it from almost immediately. Like that very first season, when he replaced Bledsoe, which I was against them not playing Bledsoe in that playoff game.
Well, remember, he came in with the Pittsburgh game. Without him coming, because Brady had whatever injury that was, Bledsoe came in,
right,
and he did his thing. He looked like that '94 Bledsoe. Mm-hmm. It was like, oh wait,
but you know why? Everything he has nothing to lose at that point,
right?
And you can sling it because I got everything to prove, nothing to lose. This kid is taking my job. Mm-hmm. I got to show the world.
He's fighting for his job,
for his life. Yeah. So, but I was against Brady taking over that position, but no, I'm not gonna say that. I liked Brady, but when Bledsoe was, I don't believe in losing your job to injury. You know that quote, you can't lose your job to injury. You can lose your job to injury. So I was against Brady taking it from Bledsoe, but Bledsoe didn't deserve what Brady was just better. Bledsoe had his chance. He had the Super Bowl before that, and he blew it.
Yep.
He wanted it more.
He just was smarter. He was better.
Yeah.
And Bledsoe could argue, it was I'm the reason that the team was where it was. This team was built around me, yada yada. And Parcells wouldn't ride back with the team, if I'm not mistaken, when they lost that Super Bowl against the Packers.
That was the whole thing about the being able to go out and buy the groceries.
Right.
The whole grocery thing. And that was like you knew it was right there. You knew. Look at Parcells, right? Everyone will Belichick's better than Parcells, but that he's the master, And people talk about Belichick's defense, how they shut down the Bills in the Super Bowl. But what's funny is that they just could. You knew it was their window, it was their time, because if the defense was that dominant from that when they went to Super Bowl 21 and they beat the Broncos, remember John Elway he was at the peak of John Elway. They went in there, shut him down, did what they had to do. But it took them 5 years to get back to another Super Bowl. Personnel changed slightly, but you still had LT, Pepper Johnson, Carl Banks, Leonard Marshall, because that's the team that took out the 49ers and ended their dynasty. Knocked Montana out, which we saw Young come in. When to what you were saying about never losing your spot to injury.
Yeah.
San Fran did that. Alex Smith had the concussion, out for a week. Kaepernick came in. He never got his job back.
Yeah. And I remember Kaepernick, I was like, we didn't know much about Kaepernick. Out of nowhere, it was all about Kaepernick. Like, who is this guy? Like the cornrow. Like, who is this guy? I didn't know. Like, I thought he was a young, like Italian dude. Nobody knew he was black. Let's be honest.
I thought he was like minority, definitely. I never
something, but it was like we wasn't like he the blackest dude in the room, and then out of nowhere he became black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when he was starting for the 40, when he first started starting for them, we wasn't like lumping them in with the Cunninghams and the Vicks. We wasn't lumping them in with them. No. He was just a random quarterback. We wasn't like, oh, it's a black quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
But because he was good looking. That's what boosted him up. Because I remember all the girls were like, "Oh my God!" Like for real, girls was dropping it over Kaepernick.
I mean, when I first saw him, I was like, I don't know this kid from home. Man, you watched college, so you knew.
Wait,
knew he was.
what college did he actually go to?
Yes. Nevada?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You didn't see his movie?
Oh yeah, you're right. I did see the movie. You're right. Netflix.
His I think it was 2008 or 9 season. They were playing Notre Dame. Notre Dame was, Notre Dame, but Nevada came in the South Bend and they hung with him for a little while. But the guy they kept talking about was Kaepernick because he was just running the ball, has missed on a few passes, but the ones he hit on was like, oh wow, this dude's threading the needle. But once again, it's the stigma of he's a running quarterback.
I'm gonna let y'all hold it down for a minute.
That's crazy. I got a question. So you're a Cowboys fan, right?
Yep.
So you know about the Cowboys in the 80s, the White House, the party house?
Yeah, North Dallas 40.
Yeah. They need to make a movie about that. Well, you think they'll let them make a movie about that?
Well, they kind of did in the early 80s. It was called North Dallas 40, which was based off of the 70s Cowboys.
So wait, where's that movie at? Because I need to watch it.
I
need to watch it. You know, I watch a lot of movies.
Nick Nolte's in the movie. Old ass Nick Nolte was in that movie. If they did a movie like that, man, damn,
it's gonna tell the truth.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Irvin says, he says it about himself. I party.
They was winning.
Yeah, and the thing is, Jimmy. Here's the thing, and everybody, even Michael feared Jimmy Johnson, because Jimmy would give him that call like, look, the BS is over. We're about to start training camp. So
that partying shit is out the window.
The coke snorting, the drinking.
Out the window.
I'll fire you.
Mm-hmm.
And as a Cowboy fan, it's like it is what it is. When you were winning, everybody, some of the fans never overlooked it. Other people like, nah, it's okay. They're winning. Now they lose,
Then they start losing.
Yep.
It's a problem.
It was always the running joke. That's why your team bunch of cokeheads. I'm like, well, let's hold on, Ravens fans, because the middle linebacker was involved in something real serious. Saints fans, Jamie Sharp was going out there raping women. Browns fans and Buccaneers fans, Kellen Moore, too, sexual predator. Yeah, so
Roethlisberger.
Yeah. They kept throwing that. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
well, we all know the difference, and if you want, it's the color of the skin.
The Manning brothers was called for like college stuff they did. Yep.
Oh, in fact, Peyton Manning receiving PEDs in the mail. Said, "Oh, this is my wife. So I need y'all to mind my business.
Yep.
Stay out of my business." Like Peyton, but your head went from one shape in college to another shape in the pros.
So did you hear what I asked him?
What?
He's a Dallas fan, so I was like, you know Dallas about the White House and back in the day, the party house. I said, do you think they ever let them make that movie? I think that'd be a dope movie. I know I would too. That's what I'm saying.
That might be something that's probably on deck right now. Because they did the Lakers. You saw the Lakers show?
Yeah, the Lakers joint. I love that shit. That shit is tough.
They just canceled it though.
Yeah.
I was mad when that happened. I was like,
that shit is tough.
That really show.
I didn't actually finish the what's the season 2?
Yeah, they only did 2 seasons. Yeah.
I didn't even finish. I got to like episode 7 or 8. I think it was 7.
Yeah, I love that show, man. It took me back to as a little kid. If if you just start watching basketball, then that's who you watching, the Celtics and the Lakers.
Yo, it's crazy because Jeff Liggins, like he was out there in LA at that time. So when I used to go to the crib like they had, on Indiana, Big Leg and all of that, that basement is so famous. So it's just like when I used to go over there to record with Jeff, and he used to just show me all the pictures and tell me all the stories. and I'll be like, damn, he was in the building partying with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Mike Tyson stories, the Magic Johnson stories is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was an error right there in itself.
That was wild.
But I definitely will go see that movie though. The White House, that's what they should call that shit. The White House, the party just begins.
They were partying, man. I mean, coming into work hungover. Troy, some of his famous, riffs just bugging, like come in here, you can't run a route right, and it was like, damn, so that's what's really going on, right? And the only guy you got the party animal himself, Michael Irvin, running till he's puking, clean his mouth out, go back and keep running the stairs. That's crazy.
Hey, he wanted to win.
Yeah, I mean,
determination.
Yeah. All right, should I party? I got to get all this shit up my system. Anyway,
this is the same dude who beat up a teammate in college over a steak.
Ooh.
Beat up a defensive lineman over a steak. Beat the brakes off. And Jimmy's like, we don't do that here. If you want something, you ask for it. We'll make sure you get it. Hilarious.
Damn, I didn't know that part.
Oh, he stabbed
all of that can be part of the movie.
Stabbed a teammate in the barbershop for the Cowboys.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why he's so goddamn crazy now about the Cowboys.
I mean, because Jerry's paid. They basically just say, hey, here's a lawyer. We're gonna fight this, and we're gonna pay this guy X number of dollars. You lost your spot. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, sports. I want to keep it on some sports. I want to get into the NBA.
All right.
All right, what's good?
This guy right here. I need y'all opinion on this. Kevin Porter Jr. arrested for beating up his girlfriend. Now, this was a while ago, but what didn't happen is she's changing the whole story at this point. And I want to have this conversation, and I'm going to read this, what happened, and I'm going to let y'all discuss what's going on. Rockets guard Kevin Porter's ex-girlfriend denies he strangled and or beat her in a New York City hotel. Houston Rockets guard Kevin Porter Jr. ex-girlfriend has vehemently denied the allegations. Now, that's not what was said a couple months ago, but let me keep it moving. She said that they had during their fight at the Big Apple Hotel, she said it's not true. Former WNBA player, I don't know how to say her name. Kaiser, am I close?
You don't want to mess her name up.
Kaiseri Gondrazic. Wow, this is a tough name. Come on, Flizz.
Give it a Flizz.
I'm gonna watch the WNBA.
Read this, Flizz. Hold on, Flizz.
Give it a Flizz.
I'm gonna watch the
This
WNBA.
wild.
I ain't gonna lie.
Kaiser?
Kersey?
Kersey?
Maybe something silent like KYS.
Now, what's this word?
Gondrezic?
Gondrezic. We're going to go with Gondrezic.
Kaiser Gondrezic?
Kaiser Gondrezic, 26, set the record straight a day after Manhattan prosecutors dropped one of the charges against Porter, admitting that the pro baller didn't break the girlfriend's neck in September 11th.
Damn.
Quote, my injuries don't support any of these claims. He didn't hit me. He never balled his fist up and hit me. And he definitely didn't punch me in the face numerous times. That is a lie. I don't have any injuries to support that. She also shot down claims that he had a history of abusing her. Confirmed she is no longer dating the hoopster, noting she hasn't been in contact with him since his arrest because a protective order was only lifted Monday. Now, we're going to talk about that in a minute. I'm giving you all the information. This is I'm forming an opinion as we listen.
Quote unquote that they haven't spoke since the incident because of the protective order.
Yeah.
Usually that doesn't go down like that, but go ahead.
Right. Porter, 23. She's 26. He's 23. Mm-hmm. He was slapped with a slew of assault charges last month after prosecutors said he left her with a fractured vertebrae in the wake of an alleged attack at the 4-star Millennium Hilton New York hotel. As a result, the DA's office said, oh, wait, it sounds a little wild, yeah. But Assistant District Attorney Mariah Kurzer conceded during a hearing in Manhattan Criminal Court that the injury, which has since been determined to be a congenital defect, wasn't actually caused by the NBA star. So you locked him up, and now you're saying he didn't even cause the injury? It's a genial defect?
Something happened because the cops got called to that hotel room, right? Is that what happened? Yeah. Right?
Let me read a little bit more, and I'm going to get y'all opinion.
So, I mean, somebody called the cops.
Yeah,
As a result, the DA's office said it was tossing the second-degree assault charge due to insufficient evidence. Prosecutors said that Gondrezick told cops Porter struck her. Now, she said this. She said this to the cops.
So she said it is a recording.
Struck her multiple times with a closed fist, leaving her with an inches-long gash above her right eye. Porter then allegedly forcefully squeezed her neck with his hands, which caused her to experience difficulty breathing, redness, and bruising to her neck. The alleged beating only ended when she, who used to play for the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky, I'm sure y'all watching those games, fled the room and was found bloodied and bruised by hotel employees in the hallway. She's now claiming that the DA's office didn't wait to interview her and get access to her full medical records before releasing details of the alleged attack. Quote, it happened very fast, not to the degree which was reported. And it was an argument that occurred in the room for not even 10 seconds. All right, man. I heard enough, bro. Who want to start this, bro? Who want to start this?
It's like, hey, yo, somebody called the cops. Well, we know it wasn't them, right? So if you're in a hotel in the community, even if you're in a hotel, you're getting dressed, you're about to go to the club, you're playing your music, somebody might call and complain that your music's too loud.
Right.
So something happened. I'm not saying that you know what I mean, but something happened.
Talk to me, Mike.
After hearing all that, the math ain't mathing. It's. I mean, I know the four of us in here. We know 2 + 2 = 4, but that story.
It sound like it = 5.
Yeah. I was gonna say 13, but I'll let you take it.
Come on, bro.
I mean, seriously. Somebody called the cops. They're saying they found her. Hotel staff found her out in the hallway, bloodied and bruised, a gash above the eye. Now you're saying that this didn't happen. It's a congenital defect with the spine.
Never hit you.
So
it's all a lie.
So I want to know.
And they jump to conclusions.
My thing is, they usually in these cases they always talk about the lawyers that have been obtained to take the case.
Right.
So it must be some really high-priced lawyers that paid her off or something happened. And I'm not. And here's the thing, ladies, if you're what
I'm with you on that. Some money had to be exchanged.
That's what I was about to get at. But
some money had to be exchanged
because there's no way you go from saying you were beaten and knowing that's going to go to every news outlet,
right? And
have this man, vilified. And they're going to talk about his past because this is right up Malika Andrews' wheelhouse. The professional man basher.
Yeah. Malika's something different. Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
But what the narrative on Twitter is, right? The pseudo-black revolutionaries are taking it that the cops are doing what cops do and blowing it out of proportion and extenuating the story and making it into something that it's not. I don't believe that by listening to that, because the first night you said he did all this. Yep. You had a gash in your eye, and now you got a birth defect or whatever, right? I think a big bag of money
got dropped off to him,
was exchanged or offered in exchange. Not only a settlement, a closed door settlement that we're not going to ever know about.
Right.
And some of these chicks still be looking for love. And once the fight's over, she claimed it was a 10-second fight. How many 10-second fights bring the cops? 10 seconds? How much can you do in 10 seconds? Unless you knock the teeth out in 10 seconds. Other than that.
Yeah, someone's trying to manipulate us.
10 seconds?
Well, I mean, growing up, I've seen some things in about 10 to 12 seconds.
But they was things, though. They wasn't fake. No. She's saying this is a lie.
Yeah, I seen my mother clock my father with a frying pan in less than 10 seconds.
But it really happened. It really happened.
Really happened.
The police ain't make it up.
Well, no, there was no cops called because my father's pride was bruised, and I had to ask him how many lumps you want because you're looking like Looney Tunes over there.
So he just went downstairs in the basement, had a cold beer.
No,
with one on it.
No, my mother being the nurse, put the ice pack on his head, hold it for 15 minutes, swelling will go down.
But I love the nurses that they're gonna hit you, they're gonna beat you up and then nurse you.
you.
Yeah.
This is before CTE.
Yes. But this story here, hearing all this, something's not
right.
Because I want, the thing is, I'm gonna end up probably watching this sometime tomorrow.
WTF?
Exactly. I want to hear Stephen A's take on this, Mr. Pro Black. I speak for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear Mr. Skip.
Right.
Two sizes too small. I want to hear it because they had energy for it when it happened. Everybody had something to say about it, and this took place during the time of Skip and Shannon having their little lovers quarrel.
Right.
But they, the both of them had a field day with it. So I want to see now after she said this. Hey, the DA, they dropped one of the charges.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, if the DA is getting involved and saying, hey, we got to drop this charge, is that one of the more serious charges dropped?
Good question.
So you're saying there's a lot of money involved in the situation?
Yeah, because my thing is that apparently they're gonna look out. They're gonna try and make sure this guy can land on someone's roster because they are, as the saying goes,
A lot of money involved, bro.
Yep. Yeah. Saying goes, talent will always outweigh someone's legal issues in sports to a certain degree. I don't know. Something's just not sitting right with me about this.
They dropped the 2nd-degree assault charge, which is a pretty serious charge.
Yeah.
That's one of the bigger charges that he had, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He still got charged, but they dropped that charge.
So whatever's at the case is gonna sound like it's about to end up getting thrown out.
I think a bag was dropped. That's what happened. I think this chick is in love. Look, Flizzy, talk to me. What's going on?
I don't believe nobody in that whole situation. There's an uptick in like the lady's lying. What's the baseball player who just got exonerated? He had like a case going on for like a year or two. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
He's on the Dodgers.
Is that
he played? Yeah, he did sexual assault charge.
Yeah, that dude. He was innocent like a mug, like, you know what I mean. And all these this uptick of this.
I don't
shit,
think this is that though, Flizz.
I'm just saying I don't.
He's just saying in
I'm
general,
just saying,
he don't trust it.
I don't trust anybody who's like. Here's what I said this, and I don't want to sound pig-headed. If somebody violates you, I want to see them in jail or dead. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need your money. It's like everybody seems to be like, I want to go in your pockets.
He ain't even a street guy, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, like, the thing is, when you violate somebody like that, you don't touch people like that.
Yeah.
Dale said Urban was a wild boy back in the days.
Who?
Dale said Urban was a wild boy back in the days.
We definitely know that.
I don't believe nobody. I mean, but everybody want publicity, money, and all that stuff. That don't mean he wasn't violent because the cops were called, so something happened that we don't know. Even it could have been like,
they could have been arguing.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean, like, but either way, the cops was called.
No, I think dude got a little aggressive, and I think so. Listen, like, some of these girls be making up stuff, right? And I understand that.
Some of these girls be aggressive, like
they be aggressive, right? Like Rihanna.
Leave her alone, yo.
Let's be honest.
Leave her alone.
Let's just
she's
be honest.
She's happily in a relationship.
You know how these chicks says, and they young,
she told
bro.
Drake, she shut down Drake.
Yeah, she was Jamaican. She was like young. She was wilding, bro. Let's be honest. Come on. Her and Chris, they was throwing that blows at each other. Bang, bang. He hit her, she hit him back. He hit her, she hit him back. They both was fighting.
She's in love right now. She's not fighting no more.
Yeah.
She's
still making songs about her though.
Yeah, she's a billionaire.
He's still making songs about her.
But what you think about the Drake dissing her though?
Did he diss it or did he just like he did?
He threw a jab, and he threw a jab at ASAP.
I think Drake is the eternal, bro. And I didn't think about this till last week.
I think he's about to say. Go ahead.
Drake's still bitter, bro. And Drake like the eternal sucker for love.
So you're basically saying I'm a light skinned dude, but you're basically saying he's acting extra light skinned.
Extra, bro. Extra. I got 2 light skinned dudes on the couch, but hey, listen. They call me light skinned where I'm from. Where I'm from, I'm light skinned. In DC,
In
I'm
DC,
I'm
light skin?
extra light skinned.
Oh
bro.
yeah, caramel light skin in certain states.
Yeah, I'm light skinned.
I
I
go
don't
down
know why.
south.
I'm
there.
definitely
down
not
south there
nobody's
like
light
Redbone.
skinned.
What's popping, Redbone?
Yeah, I am. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
you a red
not.
bone. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll be fighting. They call me Red. But listen, like, yo, listen. But yo, listen, I'm like, damn, Alonzo. He said Drake a punk ass.
You said that?
Alonzo, your son. Son said Drake a punk ass.
See, he's
Yo,
making,
listen.
he's making. I mean,
I
he's making
feel
it
like
soft right now.
this dude, because if you listen to the album, from what I didn't hear the whole album, but I read a lot about,
I listened. To
I heard
it.
a lot of reviews.
I'm like 4 songs.
And it sounds like this dude is still talking about everything that ever hurt him. Every rapper, every female, every single situation that was awful bad is all in this album.
So that goes back to what you call it was saying.
Who?
Who was saying they want to hear different Joe Budden.
Joe Budden was saying he want to hear grown up Drake.
Yeah.
And it's true. Everything that ever hurt this kid. I stubbed my toe in middle school.
He's in
like
3rd grade.
everything, dog. And it's like, bro, you made it, bro. You made it.
Celebrate.
You celebrate. You there, bro. Like you everywhere that you asked to be.
You got the biggest house. Like
You did it.
yeah.
You did it. Ain't nobody above you but Taylor Swift. Like, let's relax, bro. Like, you made it, bro. You
see how
can't keep still
You see
whining.
how I
and
came
shit.
in the room?
Huh?
You see how I came in the room? Yeah,
That's how you should come in every room.
Yeah.
You did it, bro. Congratulations. You won. You beat us all. There's only a few people that you still did. And I want to have this conversation too. Hip hop, you hip hop head, you hip hop head, you hip hop head. We could go off the cuff right
Let's
now.
go.
Get it.
I want to have a conversation. And I've been thinking about this, bro. I've been thinking about this. We can no longer compare Drake to the legends of hip hop because he's not doing hip hop.
He's doing pop.
He's not doing rap. Nas, you go listen to Magic 3. Nas is rapping from song 1 to I believe it's 16 tracks in there. I don't know.
He's rapping on all of them.
He rapping. He rapping. He not singing. He not doing a cheat code. We gotta stop putting Drake on the same level as a Jay-Z and a Nas. And I don't have no problem. I ain't got no problem with Drake. When I meet him, I'm gonna dap his hand up. There's certain rappers I'm not dapping their hand up. I'm not shaking Kanye's hand. I'm mad at Kanye.
Are you still mad?
I'm still mad. Don't
I
do it.
heard he got an album coming out. I heard he had a
I will not be hearing that out. But listen,
where the hell, in Italy or somewhere, some shit.
yeah, I won't
It's
hear it.
crazy.
But listen, and it's close to like where we might be forgiving him, but right? We might be. I might be. I don't know about everybody.
You're like this.
I'm low key like.
Y'all hear what he's about to do?
But we need to stop comparing dudes that's writing bars, right?
That's what
We comparing a dude.
You're supposed to.
Jay-Z writing bars in his head since the 90s. Bars, just bars. He was competing when it was rappers competing against rappers. The only real rapper you're gonna say was singing is Andre 3000. But he did a lot more bars than he did singing. And he really ain't started singing until Love Below and whatever else, right? After. But before that, he was doing his bars.
The
He
got something to say.
He earned that spot with his bars, bro. We gotta stop with this. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, dog, Drake really, he have the license to just make a full-on love ballad. Make a straight up love ballad, bro. Or hate ballad, depending on what you call it, right? Yeah. In them numbers that these little white kids are going to stream up because they listening to it like they listen to Olivia Rodrigo, all these different. They listen, the same people listen to Taylor Swift and listening to Drake. But you'll say,
so you're saying
he outsold Nas.
Drake and Taylor Swift can go on a tour together?
Yes, he can open up for her. He can open up for her. She's bigger than him. But the simple fact of the matter is, we'll say, well, he outsold Nas.
And that's the thing that pisses me off is everybody equates record sales as this guy's the best MC of all time. Stop.
That's what we talking about.
Because let's face facts. Jay-Z is taking everybody's style.
Oh man, here we go.
Patricia don't like Drake. So every week I gotta bring up Drake.
She said I gotta go.
I know.
I gotta go.
Salute to Patricia.
I gotta go. Stop talking about it.
At one point, Drake took Fonte from Little Brother's flow.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly,
Yes.
He tried it.
He did.
Wait, say that again. What you say?
Drake, when he did a song with Little Brother,
Mm-hmm.
and he took Fonte's.
He
flow.
took a lot. Allegedly, took a lot of flows.
He tried to, but as Fonte said on Band Practice Part 2, this is blackboard rap, so you better go and chalk it up to a loss and get your car pulled like penny pack. Find your verse and put it in his shine box.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you come and snatch spit his flows, and then you go sing and yada yada yada. And then Flizzy sing. Ain't nothing wrong with singing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about singing, right? But Flizz not trying to just be a rapper. What's his name? An artist.
Name Flizz.
Put him in an artist box.
Mm-hmm.
Call him an artist. Stop putting him in the top 5, top 10 conversation.
But you know what I think though? I think he's trying to put himself in the top 5, top 10 conversation.
He is, but that's why he's so mad at Joe Budden, because Joe Budden called him out on his rapping. He said rap for older crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Now, anybody right now, anybody Drake's age is rapping mature rap. Like they talking to an older crowd.
Yeah.
You, him, me. We're talking to older people.
Yeah. But I do the singing too. But
It's not wrong. It's not about singing though.
Hold up.
It's nothing wrong with singing.
You seen the video I just dropped?
I saw it.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
Bars.
It's nothing wrong with singing. That's not what this is about. What it's about is if you want us to take you serious, right? In hip hop, and we keep dropping your name, right? I think it's gotten a lot less since the ghostwriting allegations and yada yada, whatever, right? And all of the albums where it's a lot of singing, da da da. But I feel like if you want us to keep taking you seriously, or these people that keep saying, like it's right now, Drake the best rapper in the world. Stop saying that.
To be honest, you know what I'm anticipating?
They saying Doja Cat is a rapper. Stop saying that.
She's an artist.
Stop doing that. Don't do that. Right?
Saying, bitch, I'm a cow.
Is a rapper. They're lumping her in. They're saying that her new album is yada yada, female rapper, yada yada yada. It's breaking records as a female rapper.
Wait a minute.
They give anybody
I
can be a
consider her
rapper.
more pop than like more popish.
You know what they're doing? It's like, remember back in the days you go into the old Strawberries and you go through the rap.
I used to love strawberries.
Yeah,
Strawberries
go ahead,
expensive too.
your shit. Go ahead. I know what you want to say. You go through the rap. Go ahead.
You go through the rap and you find an R&B artist who had a rapper on a song. It was in the rap category.
That's facts.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
But they ain't know what to do with us back then, though. I'm gonna get on some Rhode Island. Remember what was Skippy White?
Skippy White.
Skippy White.
Shout out to DJ Buck.
Skippy White was the joint. They had more than one though. They had two of them, right?
Yeah.
It was the same one. They just moved location.
Yeah.
It was in Warwick. What was the joint in Warwick?
That was Sam.
That was Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, so listen.
They had
Sam's,
mixtapes in there too back in the day.
If it came now, what was the release date for albums on Sam's?
Tuesdays.
Tuesday was the release day. If you went on there on a Sunday,
It was there.
and he wasn't on the shelf though, because legally you could put what you asked him for, he let you buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You knew you can go get that album early, and that was illegal.
I think-
That
you
was
know what's crazy
illegal,
that you
bro.
said that. I think that's where my mom and pops got me the Biggie album after
Early?
Biggie passed away. Yeah, because I had that joint.
It was
early.
only one place in Rhode
I
Island.
was
knew of.
I was pulling up to internationals. Me and Dave. Shout out to Dave. You know what I'm saying? We was pulling up to internationals, bumping that, hypnotized, all of that.
You're
Like
talking about the double joint.
the double joint. Early.
Ready to
Life after death. Yeah,
I think I got that from Sam too.
I think that's where my mom got it from too.
I was
Early.
listen. I was here. That was 98. What year that came out? 97.
Like probably.
I was already. I had
Wait,
moved to
wait,
Rhode
wait.
Island from already.
Well,
I
that's
just
the
moved. I just
second
moved.
one, yeah, because the
So
first
wait,
one,
Big died in
I
what,
found out
March,
about
right?
that shit.
97,
I had to catch.
97,
I catch the
March
bus down there on a Saturday, knowing. But what it was, he had to like low key kind of like trust you a little bit
Mhm.
because that was illegal to give you them albums early. So you would say, "You got that Tribe? I got Common with like Water for Chocolate down there."
Yep.
I'm talking about Tribe.
Yeah.
I go back to Skippy White days. I remember being in Hope my senior year. I remember it was the day before. It drops. I remember it came out in October. I don't remember the date.
Which drop? Midnight Marauders?
Midnight Marauders, same day as Wu-Tang.
Classic.
I remember going to Skippy White's. I remember went in there.
Skippy White's was in Pawtucket, right?
It used to be on North Main Street.
North Main Street.
Oh, okay. Yep, yep.
On North Main. I remember going in there. Hey, Mark. The buck. What you want? I said, I want
He said he got the bug voice too. He said, "What you want?"
What you want? I said, I want that tribe. He was like, he said, go back to school. I was like, all right, got in the car, went right back to Oak. And but that's what made it fun back in the day, man.
These kids ain't gonna have that feeling, bro.
Nah. Hey, but what I was gonna say is this. Know what I'm anticipating?
What?
11/16/23.
11/16/23.
That Meek Mill and Rick Ross album.
Ooh, they got a joint.
They got a joint album that's about to
should be
drop.
good.
That song, the single that's out right now is tough. You ain't
I
rocking
didn't
with
hear
it?
it.
Yo, are you
I'm
serious?
bugging. I'm bugging.
You bugging.
I'm really bugging. I
With the
admit.
Scarface sample,
I admit.
the
Alonzo
video
said nobody raps
crazy?
anymore.
The video's crazy. Like it's just like
I'm bugging.
See,
I see now. Now I'm gonna go get that. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
remember
play
when
that.
I interviewed you.
It's-
We were talking about versatility. Like you, like I could do this, I could do that. But I remember you said at heart, I'm still an MC,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the thing that's missing is a lot of artists. They understand what the label's looking for,
Right.
and they know if I actually start rapping the way I used to rap, I'm not going to sell anything because these kids don't want to hear that.
I just put a video up today about that. It's 40% of the hip hop allegedly, according to Juicy J.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hip hop, rap, not hip hop. I don't like the it's two
Yeah,
different things.
Yep. That's
Rap sales are down 40%.
Mm.
Hip hop to
But
me.
why
hip-hop-
is that though?
Well,
Do you think? All right.
discussed that last
So check it.
go ahead.
Do you think behind the scenes, because you know how it was back in the day, they was already literally shipping out 500,000, million sales. You know what I'm saying, like all of that. They was already shipping that out every album, right? So why is it the streaming or is it just the fact of like we talked about last week? Like there's no there's no artist development, there's no structure. It's just
it's so many. It's 100 things, but I'm gonna tell you the most basic things. The basic thing that's why it's down, and I'm not gonna say it's trash, but it's too much of the same thing.
Everybody sounds the same.
It's they regurgitating the same thing. It's repetitive, and people are bored with it. Kids' attention span is short,
Yeah.
and that's your market.
Mm-hmm.
So if you bore them, it's only but so much time they can watch Baby Shark. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, Baby Shark, and they're gonna be like, all right.
Like, damn, what's next?
What's the next?
Now, what's this girl, the little black girl they got? Oh, Shorty, what's the name of the little black girl that's singing ABC? Oh man. Shorty, Gracie's
See?
Corner.
Your
Right?
grandson-
Now they got Gracie's
you
Corner.
and your grandson is chilling.
She
huh?
be like, and you wanna see me? Have y'all got little kids?
No.
Gracie's Corner.
Oh, here she
Relax.
She's happy. She's like, yeah,
Listen,
her and the
Oh,
grandbaby.
then we
go
live,
ahead.
Shorty.
Grandbaby Live,
Yeah.
Gracie's Corner
Yeah.
on YouTube. You can use it for your children. You can use it for your grandchildren. You can use it for all of the little people in
Thank
the
you.
world.
Okay.
Gracie's Corner is amazing.
Alonzo, you hear
I
that?
hope
She's
yo,
a
I
grandmother.
hope,
Gracie.
Look, she's a grandmother.
No, she's a black, like she's like Barney was to black kids.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Hundreds of millions of views.
oh, like hip hop Harry.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So you can go ahead and you have the kids listen to her.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. That's my thing.
He let the dogs out.
Listen, so it's like such a positive thing. Like she tells them about the letters, she tells them about the numbers. She's amazing.
All right,
Gracie's
all right,
Corner.
all right. Bye. Thank you. So listen. Bye, Shorty. So Gracie's Corner is like this young hip hop thing for like preschool kids,
Okay.
and the
No,
babies.
even little young
No, I get it. But they love it,
Mhm.
right? And it's like, damn, she made you don't know.
You were
So
like
basically,
oh,
I'm saying that's what the music
So
is right now.
kids love Gracie's Corner right now, but going forward, they're gonna be like,
Gracie
all right.
gotta mature with
you know what I'm
it.
saying? She got to. So hip hop right now, rap. I distinguish the two because hip hop gonna be what hip hop is.
All right, but what about all right? So Gunna,
Go ahead.
Gunna basically outsold
got
a
the
lot of
best
people.
rap
Got the
album. Of
Yo,
biggest.
actually, I was watching the tour. He actually put on a good show.
I don't know, but
I was watching on YouTube, right?
Okay.
Like the whole set. I'm like, oh, this shit look crazy. The set, him changing the outfits, all of that, like straight rock style shit. Along with he got the Free Thugger on the stage too.
See, that's dope.
So I think behind this and Kevin, what's his
Gates?
Nah, who's
Kevin Lyles.
Kevin Lyles, right?
Yeah.
He's there with him. So
Okay.
I think behind the scenes, something's going on.
Because Kevin Love, Thug.
Yeah,
Kevin Love.
and that's the whole 300 joint, right?
All right, let's see what happens.
So that's why I said I'm gonna watch and see what goes on with that.
Showman.
Huh?
You changing outfits. That's putting on the show.
Yeah, that's
Chop in the building.
what I'm
Salute
on.
to Chop.
Watch next year. Y'all about to see what I'm about to do. I'm trying to tell you what I'm about to do, like son. I'm trying to tell y'all what I'm about to
But
do.
I think rap is down 40% because it's repetitive and boring. And I think if rap was repetitive and boring when we was young, we would have walked away from it. We would have been like, we would have stuck with it, but we would have been listening to other. We would have been like, all right, it's cool here and there. But you can't listen to that nonstop. We had so
I
much
listen to other
diversity.
music, though, even
We had
back
so
then.
much diversity. Even back then, yeah. But they don't tell stories no more. As a rapper right now, a young rapper, you can't even begin to try to tell a story. They'll laugh at you because they can't process a story rap.
Mhm. Well, they was with King Von.
Think about how much they missing, TJ, when you can't just sit there and write 2-3 verses about something that actually happened from beginning to end with the actual wrap up on the end of it. These kids won't even think of a story. So they damn sure ain't talking about nothing else important. So it's like if you Slick Rick entertained us.
Yeah.
We was in Florida and we put on Slick Rick. We was driving from beginning. We took an hour and a half ride.
Mhm.
We put on
This is recent.
the Adventures of Slick Rick, if I'm not mistaken. That's the name
Greatest
of the joint.
Adventures.
Greatest Adventures of Slick Rick. This was a couple months, like 2 months ago.
Yep.
We played that joint. We only skipped one song, but we played that joint.
What's the song you
The
skipped?
song we skipped
I don't
was
skip none on that album.
I was about to say
the song we skipped is After Mona Lisa. I know I love the song, but she ain't ready for it. She like,
Is that the song Kit?
yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Kid, ready?
That's
All right,
my
where are
hit.
you, Michael? Yeah. Like we had to
Michael,
skip.
We gotta go. That
Yeah,
song was my
But
joint.
you a hip hop. I'm in the car with my wife. She don't want to hear no about no Kid.
Yeah.
Right? So we skip Kid. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what hip hop is like, or fans of
Lights,
Night Ride.
camera, action, you're on. Get it, Ricky D. What's wrong
Yeah,
with the crowd going?
she didn't want to
Tell
hear
me
that.
outside because this thing has to be
See?
caught. Radio
Look,
and the
I'm trying to
get
tell
a
you.
report.
Hey, yo, real shit.
We skipped it.
Yo,
I'm like,
Flizz
shit.
got a
Had to skip
notebook
it.
full of every song that ever came out, and he knows it word for word.
We had to
Those
skip it.
old schools on my joints, man.
But you gotta think, your era, we were able to sit down and process a story. We could listen to someone tell you a story from beginning to end. They're not doing that anymore. It's so many subjects you could talk about. You can't even be vulnerable on records no more.
Everybody want to be tough.
I was online today, right? And somebody wrote, and this is just you're ignorant, right? Somebody wrote, there's never been a rapper that made a song about being a father. Rappers don't do that. And people's like, are you serious? They said rapper. They said no. This is what they said. Because somebody got a song. A singer got a song about being a mom or something like. They said rappers don't do that. Rappers don't make songs about being fathers.
We just the two of us. We just talked.
Ed
about
Be
it.
a father to your
Ed
child.
O.G.
Ed O.G.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Right?
biological
But they
father.
never heard this
Hold up,
stuff.
even Ja Rule.
Ja Rule got
What's the joint? Talking about his daughter. It's on the first album too.
I can't remember it, man. I ain't even gonna sit there.
Yeah,
Even,
King Kong. Yeah.
Even
Alonzo said King Mon ain't no
Ed
storyteller.
Lover. Ed
He's
Lover
admitted
got
to
a song
actual
about his
Yeah,
kids.
he is telling crimes, but he's telling it in a story way. That's how he's doing it. Yeah.
Yo,
He was
remember
trying to
Ed
tell it in a
Lover?
story
People
way.
forgot Ed Lover rap. He got a song about his
Ed
kids.
Lover, yeah.
Brought it to O Block and all of that.
And I mean, Sky Zoo has a whole album named Milestone.
Mm-hmm.
It's talking about fatherhood.
You know what it is about Sky Zoo though? He's older. He's a mature artist.
Yeah.
So it's like, and he hip hop. That's why I
Yeah.
say I specifically kept saying
Hip-hop
rap.
and yeah, it's two different.
Hip hop wasn't built around sales. The sales gonna come regardless.
Right.
There's a
Rap
rapper-
is
there's-
built
there's
around
this rapper
sales.
named Flizz who did a song about his kids. It's crazy.
Word.
Every real rapper gonna do something about their kids. But these kids now,
Shameless plug.
if I'm 18, 20, writing a song about a story, I went down the street and the street was closed. Like they're gonna be like, "What's wrong with this corny ass thing?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We expect that
They're
from
like,
hip
damn,
hop.
he ain't shoot nobody yet.
Yeah.
When's he gonna shoot somebody?
At my job, I got one kid, he's a student. Last school year, towards the end, he was like, "Yo, Mister, how old are you?" I told him. He said, "Oh, wow, you like around my dad's age." So he said, "Well, like, what you know about Nas?" And I had to take my glasses off to make sure. I'm like, yeah, let's see. So, yeah, my hearing's correct. So what do you mean what I know about Nas? I saw Nas perform at Lupo's in '94.
What you talk about?
With Guru.
You're talking about the original Lupos, not
Yeah.
The
original
I
Lupos.
performed there too.
And
But
the
go
kid
ahead,
looked
let's
at me,
talk
he's
about.
like, "What?" I said, "Yeah." I told him who was on the bill. So it was Mobb Deep, J. Rue. Special guest was DJ Premier. His Guru was the headliner. The kid looked at me and said, Yo, you got to put me on some things, mister. And we had a conversation about just hip hop in general. I said, there's a difference. Rap and there's hip hop. There's a rapper and an MC.
Yeah.
He said, what's the difference? He said, the rapper is just someone that's going to, they can write their own stuff to a certain degree where they get writer's block. An MC.
It's hard to explain.
Just goes right. You asked me to do a freestyle. So I pulled up the Black Thought freestyle. I even pulled up Common's LA Leaguers freestyle.
Yep.
And he was like, oh, so that's the difference. I said, what you guys listen to is microwave music. You put, it's easy to get if it's not nutritious. You know, and that's the problem. Like,
it's not the cucumber water.
Nope, sure ain't.
Now that's another whole nother topic.
So check it. So on my crib, right? Since Kai was little, me and Kai used to do this. I'd be like, he'd be like, oh, you know about so and so, and I'd be like, all right, I'll check that album out, but you go check this album out. Like we still do that to this day. But now when I come in the crib, like Kai knows Biggie word for word album. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, one of his favorite artists. Like he knows all of that. You know what I'm saying? Word for word. Like I'll come in and he be listening to shit and I'm like, oh, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My boys ain't even into rap, they be knowing it. But my son Cam is heavy on old school Biggie, old school rap. I played it for him, but he didn't get it from me. He found it later. Like I played him all that when he was younger, but they didn't stick then. It stuck when he got older. He's like, oh, I love me some Biggie. One of my favorite artists is Biggie.
That's even with the movies. I'm like, yo,
he's in the
Goonie. Like, watch this movie. All the movies from the 80s, all of that. I've been putting
trying to get my kids in that cycle.
And when Alonzo was younger, he and my other son Rashard, they were more into, like, Rashard was he's a drummer. So his thing was he didn't listen to the lyrics. He was just strictly listening to the beat. He wanted to hear the drums. Alonzo was listening to the words, but he really didn't get into hip hop until later. And I remember he was at school. I actually picked him up from school and he was like, Dad, asked like, who's Biggie? Dad, who's Q-Tip? So
you was souped off to those questions.
Man,
you was like, wait, who's who? Hold up.
That's back when we used to have the CD case. Open it up. Like, hold on, son. Let me put this in for you. And that's, when you, to me, it's like, you guys are all, you're artists. And you know how to navigate. You know how to branch out. And you're not afraid to sit there and say, I'm going to try this. Today's music is more like you said, it's just stale. It's the same thing.
You can only listen to that so much. Chop said he gave up on these youngins.
Hey, it's crazy because like I was rocking with NBA Youngboy, but then now I'm like what's he doing? Like it sounds different. It sounds just weird to me. Like it sounds angry.
Been in the house for a minute.
I know, like it just sounds angry. I'm just like, I don't even want to listen to it no more. I'll go back and listen to the old joints. I'm like, damn, he was hard. Like, what happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, damn. But you're right. He's in the house.
In the house, he mad.
He's just mad. He can't go nowhere.
He irritated. Like,
he can't even travel. Like,
I thought he got off house arrest though a while ago though. But he probably recorded that before he got off.
Yeah, but then the funny thing is, like, this dude is super, super duper rich.
Yeah. But when you stuck in that house, none of that matter. You can't do nothing with it. But I want to ask Flizz,
what up?
What's your opinion of 40% of rap sales? Because they lump everything into rap. But I think it's rap, meaning the newer stuff right now is down. Because old stuff is going to sell regardless. But go ahead.
Yeah,
what's your opinion?
We touched on it a little last week, but just to rehash and add a little to it, just to be technology. My bad. Can you hear me, y'all?
Yeah.
Yo, technology is gonna play a big part of how speedy you can get it, how easily you can get it. I'm sure there's plenty of avenues you can get songs without it even being counted through a metric for you to be reached. But a lot of it is the quality, man. Let's be honest. You put out too much of something, there's too much of rap getting out too fast. I think somebody said in the comments last week, you keep putting this microwave songs out. Like I can do a song now, it's out in an hour. Check out Flizz's new single, and that's from thousands of people in just one coast. Mm-hmm. Never mind the Midwest, the out west. It's like there's a rapper on every block putting stuff out now. So like even before it got to this point with technology, I used to feel kind of offended because I always, when you're a rapper, if you're an artist, you feel I'm nice. You was offended if you thought somebody wasn't nice, but yet they're hustling hard. You were knocked. I was knocked off like, damn, they out here. There's too damn much. You know what I mean?
Well, you're not basically understanding how they hustling though.
Yeah, they're hustling the way they're supposed to be. But and when I'm a young man. When I'm a young man, my rapper brain is like, but they're not good. They're hustling their asses off though. But I'm mad because they're flooding the streets. That's the thing. And then people are gonna hear them. But when I want to sell my little CD, they're gonna think everybody's that. So that's where my brain is. So I think it's that on 10 times the steroid. Where it's like not everybody. As I graduated in my life to a rap engineer, and I'm always recording people. I shout out to every engineer out there who just does their job because that shit is hard. I found out to just sit there and let somebody just spit in their whack and you can't do nothing about it. You're like,
yeah, but you know what? Like you produce too.
Yep.
So do you ever so you might come across an artist that you be like, yo, I see some type of potential in him. Mm-hmm. Do you go beyond and be like, hey, yo, stop it? Be like, I think you should say something like this.
I do that to anybody, one, who will take the critique and will listen. And two, for someone, I do think it is nice. So yeah, I do that. But when it's people who just don't want to hear that shit.
And they're like, nah,
you're like, all right, go ahead, record.
Chop got a comment. He said, I listen to a lot of what these youngs listen to and everything, but trying to turn them onto old school and foundational hip hop, I stopped trying I stopped trying to turn them onto it.
What I personally, I don't want to change the subject on that type of thing, but I got a song called My Ride, right?
Yep.
And I got a song called Me Amor now.
Yep.
Those are the two songs
Me Amor.
No, it's definitely not like that. It's a song. The kids, they're like, yo, those are your best songs, Tramp,
But the kids are saying that?
Yeah, because if you hear the song, you understand why it talks to them. Because I do find ways to sneak and talk their language while still being me. Like I'm not violent. I'm not a dude who's gonna talk about killing people. I don't sell on the block. I'm not that dude, but I can speak the language enough to.
He lifts a lot of weights and he knows karate.
I don't know.
Man, Flizz.
I did judo.
All right. I know it was something that fucked you up. Either way, you're gonna get fucked up.
Like me and Flizz have a difference of opinion on trying to reach kids. Like I just make the music, and if it reach them, Flizz will actively make music that will
touch them. Yeah,
touch them. We speak differently.
Or not touch the kids, but you get
touch
what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying. Flizz like, I want to touch them kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Come here, let me touch these kids. All you kids.
You want some candy?
I want to touch all you.
Not the African bother stuff.
I know, right?
Wait, he's really out the country, yo? I'm just saying. That's what I heard. All right, but that's another topic.
I want to ask y'all a question, bro. Chivalry to me.
We're
in an era, bro. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm old school. And
so you don't kiss and tell is what you're saying?
Low key, bro. Like this dude right here.
I knew what you was about to do.
He went online. He was on freaking Adam 22, Blueface.
Yeah, he was bugging. So even if it did happen, it's never gonna happen.
He said to this guy, so what happened was his mom went nuts last week.
What are we doing?
Saying that Blueface is getting disrespected by social media because someone asked him to date Megan, and then social media was acting like basically she's too good for him. So his mom was like, I'm sick of y'all acting like my son ain't good enough for Megan Thee Stallion. He's good enough for anybody, especially her, and yada yada. His mom was upset that everybody was acting like she was too good. Yeah. So he was asked about that on Adam 22. And he said, I've been there, done that.
Oh, nice.
Adam 22 was like, what do you mean you've been there, done that? And he basically, let me see, I'm gonna get the exact quote. But he was basically saying, oh no, it wasn't Adam 22, I'm bugging. It was Jason. It was Jason from Hollywood Unlocked. I'm bugging. It was not Adam 22.
He was on that show?
He was on that show doing an interview. I'm sorry, Jason.
He's trying to get all the info too.
Yeah. And he offered it. He didn't even pull it out of him. And he basically was insinuating that he got head from Megan Thee Stallion.
All right.
Mike Brown. I need to hear from Michael Brown first. Back in our day, Michael, whether we did or we didn't, right? And it's not about being a gentleman. You might have told your boys, oh, low key, like you got around, y'all talk, da. You would never get on
a radio station and say that or whatever. I know what you're saying.
Anything. You wouldn't get on the intercom. Like you wouldn't get on a microphone and be like, yeah, that chick, she gave me head. It was busting. Like, we didn't do this. What's up with this era, Mike? Like, I get it that you can take shots at these female rappers because you just can't. It's what they don't. They disrespect them constantly, right? But this dude is basically like, I've been there, done that, and it went viral. Now everybody's talking about Megan gave him head. It was after Tory Lanez allegedly shot her at her feet.
Right.
They're claiming that he did it a few days or so after that she gave him. Why would you say that, Mike? Talk to me, Mike. 2023.
All right. Well, oh boy, this is a tough one. It ain't tough. A lot of these dudes don't have a daddy in their life. And the thing about it is, the ones that have no male role models, they have some real childish behavior.
That's very childish.
Also, if they do have a male in their life,
Jimmy Dean in the building.
It's the
what's good, Biz?
It's the big homie, and usually the big homies ain't leading them down the right path. Because back
then
in the day,
those ain't the big homies. No. If that's not really the big homie.
No, they're just a big phony.
Yeah,
you know. And you know, I remember back in our day, the OGs,
they checked you.
They checked you. And the thing is, they say, I see you got that little hammer on you. Yeah, you got that star with you. And they would tell you, whatever you do, that's between you two. Keep that. And if things went sour, they're like, yeah, we could talk, but don't even badmouth her because she was good enough to screw.
Yeah.
These dudes are just out here looking just to run their mouth just to get publicity because your record sales suck. You suck as an artist.
That's definitely what it's for.
Yeah,
record sales.
And apparently you're nothing more than a gimmick. So you're gonna sit up there and say somebody give you some head, man, please stop.
It's wild.
It is wild. And this is why as a guy is damn near 50, I sit and I listen to these dudes. And I listen to these young guys that screw them all day long. First and foremost, you guys get off on someone. Give me a prime example. We're studying The Crucible. So one of the characters, it was sleeping with a married man. And all they talk about is, oh, she's a hoe. She's this. And I was like, you guys get off on calling somebody out of their name.
They love it.
But I had to tell them, I said, so let me ask you a question. I said, if the neighborhood hussy gave you some head, right? What does that make you? A hussy. So if you're gonna talk negative about Megan Thee Stallion, then put yourself right in that same category too. Like I said, I'm gonna go right back to it. They have no males in their lives, and it shows.
Facts.
I would say my daddy being the asshole that he was when he was sober, he used to say, "Hey, come here, let's talk." And he tell you there's the do's and the don'ts. You don't do this, you don't do that. Act like. When you step out this house, you represent yourself, your family. He said, you're not a man yet, but you're on your way to being the man. He said, what you do with your dang-lang doesn't make you a man. And that's something that a lot of these young men, they think, because I got something, I'm a man. You still a pussy.
Facts. TJ.
My bad.
Go ahead, TJ.
Well, my dad was dead.
Mine was there.
You know
He
what I'm
was
saying?
there. He just had to be awake.
Yeah, nah, my dad was fully there. You know what I'm saying? Fully aware and everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just think that with the Blueface situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's hurt by homegirl really leaving him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that situation was just looking mad toxic. Like, y'all is beefing. You're not gonna teeth all this. Wow, like it's just a bunch of craziness. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't know that him speaking out on Megan and the status that she is. You know what I'm saying? Because she's up here.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it, right? She's in that top tier of female artists. And I mean, she's selling out arenas like the Nickies and the Cardis and all of that, right? You know what I'm saying? And she's on big records with Cardi and all of that. So, you know what I mean? So it's just like for him to even speak her name, his that's just bringing attention to him. But at the same time, it's like, what is we really doing? Right. To be honest, like respectfully, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what is he really doing?
Like, you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was trying to think. I think it's like a two-pronged thing. I think at one point, listening to the story that was read about it, because I didn't know about all this, but the story makes it sound as if the mom was heating it up, and I think it was kind of like, oh, let me show all you whippersnappers out there and everybody talking about she's too good for me.
Yeah.
She's not too good for me because she was with Tori and I had her already. She's not too good. I think it was more, it sounded like on one level could be an ego thing to say, not towards her, but towards the world. She's not too good for me. Yeah, like, what are you talking about? That's how stupid you are. But also that clout is like a pretty strong draw. If you mention that you had the head from Megan Thee Stallion,
that's on everything.
We talking about it now. Like you just gotta be like, yo, you're the dude, you know.
So to be honest, the type of female that Megan is, she might not say something and she might speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So
no, even if she doesn't, like, what's up? Like, take if you talk anything NBA, say LeBron James, it's gonna be talked about. If I was watching something on about this today. If you mention LeBron James, basketball heads are gonna talk. If you mention the Cowboys, the NFL world's gonna talk. If you mention, it's like there's certain trigger like words that get you talking in that. If you, in the realm of rap, right now, if you mention like a Megan, or like right now, like or just in current events, if you mention Will Smith and Jada, it's hot right now. You know what I mean? But that's my thing. I think it's just two-pronged. Maybe it's for clout. Maybe it's to say like, yo, look.
It's definitely for clout.
Look, stop dogging me. Stop saying I can't get her because I can't get her.
You know what it is though, Flizz? What it is this guy Blueface gets a lot of publicity for shock value things that he says and does. That's why he switching girlfriends every time you look up, and he got this chick with the missing tooth with having a baby with her. And he's always online dissing her and talking to her, Yeah, but she'd be with him next week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And his clout game is crazy because you hear more about a lot of these artists from social media exploits than the actual music. In this article that they're talking about him, they had to refer to him as Tatiana.
Didn't really know his
name. Tatiana rapper, right? He's famous for a song that is literally, I think Tatiana got to be 7 years ago, minimum. Like it got to be about 5 to 7 years old.
Had a hit since.
And we talk about Blueface every single 2 days because of something that he did or said on social media. So when you say I got hair from Megan Thee Stallion, right? You know that's gonna go viral. And it's one more day of you trending, which is worth way more because then you can parlay that into shows and this and that. You got this girl. What's this girl?
Well, he's boxing now too.
And he's boxing. They have a barometer on the internet that will measure how much traction a person's name gets. Like if you're like a Kanye West or somebody like that, your internet barometer is high. It's buzzing high. And someone like a Blueface internet barometer buzzes high and then it comes down. And it buzzes high and it comes down. He needs it to keep buzzing high. So when you say something like, I got hair from Megan Thee Stallion, it's going to make your barometer go up. And that's what they do it for. Offset and Cardi told you they do anything for clout, right? Speaking of clout, speaking of Cardi, she's like, she got to stop responding to these damn people, bro.
What, in the comments?
In the comments.
Oh, she's still doing that?
She did something.
She said she was trying to get shy away from it.
She told somebody the other day, that's why y'all make me want to put a gun to my head and kill myself. I'm like, yo, calm down.
For real?
She said that to somebody that was talking about her. Yeah. I just saw it today on the Breakfast Club. They was talking about, what did she say?
I wouldn't expect that from her, though.
Yeah, like I get it. Like, everybody have days where it's whatever, but don't. She's like, y'all always talking about me because somebody, and it was a funny comment.
But that comes from being famous, though.
Somebody said Cardi B is the laziest Mexican I ever seen. It's hilarious. She's not a Mexican.
She's not even Mexican.
Wow.
She said, "How you a Mexican and you lazy?"
Know how she should have responded to that.
That's funny.
But hold up, you know how it is funny, but you know how she should have responded to that?
What?
Her and Offset eating tacos on Taco Tuesday. How about that?
Anything. It could have been. But she got mad. She's in the comments, and I'm like, Cardi, these people love to get a rise. Why you responding to people? It don't make no sense.
She's the KD of the entertainment world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is, it's like, look.
Easily triggered.
My thing is you got the fame, you got the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're gonna comment.
They're gonna comment.
And like you said, that would have been the perfect comeback. Eating tacos on Taco Tuesday, like, hey, I'm not Mexican, but I'm gonna enjoy these tacos.
Should we all love Baja? Shout out to Baja.
Yeah.
That's a rip. We'll pull it up. We'll pull up anytime in Baja.
Caliente is one of my
Word.
spots.
California tacos, all of that. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about?
Have y'all heard about this right here? These dudes escaped through a hole in the fence.
What?
They got 4 convicts that escaped
Murderers.
in a blue Mustang. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. They still looking for him. The white dude, somebody online said the white dude was the plug to the blue Mustang. But they ended up, a Mustang was waiting for him when they got out the gate of the prison. But I'm going to read this real quick. 4 inmates, including a man accused of murder, escaped the Georgia jail early Monday.
They got rid of the white boy off the rip.
They might, unless he that dude.
Unless he is that
Unless
dude.
he
But
that
doesn't
dude.
look like that dude right now. I'm just saying.
I know. But they took him with him, so something going on.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you, he had to have a car. He had to ride. Inmates made their way out of the Bibb County Detention Center through a damaged window and cut a fence. They didn't cut the fence was already cut. There's no way they got that.
Yeah. The fence was cut from the outside.
They think that the person in the blue, because they got a picture of the blue.
I bet you it was cut from the outside.
They cut that fence when they got there.
I'm just saying.
It's a hell of a.
Nothing about it, but I'm just saying.
This hell of a. So they escaped about 3 a.m. About 3 a.m. in a blue Dodge Challenger that pulled up to the location. So he pulled up to the hole in the fence, and they ran out and got in the blue Challenger.
Yep. The
escaped inmates are Jerry Foreigner, 52, who was jailed as a murderer. Mark Carey, who's 24. Jonathan Barnell, who's 37, and Chavez Stokes, who's 29. So these mostly younger dudes and a 52-year-old dude that I think he put it together.
Yeah.
Now I don't know why he took him with him.
What's the other 3 guys' charges?
Aggravated assault, possession of a firearm, drug trafficking. They not the murderers. He the murderer.
All right, so listen.
Old head is the murderer.
The drug trafficking charge probably is the most as far as like time wise, right? Them other charges, them dudes is what they doing, depending on what they got.
Yeah, aggravated assault. Why you escaping?
What are you doing? Why you trying to escape, bro? You about to get more time for just being dumb. Like, no, I'm saying, like, what are we doing?
And a firearm, 3 years.
The firearm is like 3, maybe 5, depending if you got extra stuff. Know what I mean, maybe 10. But know what I mean, shit. Like, yo, you're bugging, bro.
That's
like
wild,
they're bugging.
bro.
Like the dude, whoever got depending on whatever the drug trafficking charges, he might not got that much time either. Like, you're just bugging.
They on the run. But the reason that this story is crazy was because it's 4 of them. They shimmied over some, got out, and there's a car waiting for them.
So they escaped like Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Like the Alcatraz shit.
How the hell? That's got to be. I'm going to say some officers are in on that.
Yes,
it's 9
Has to
times
be.
out of 10 that's what it is. Even with the Alcatraz shit.
Please, could you have shimmied out that window?
Flizz was the one that he said, you know what? I ain't even waste my time trying to get through this. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Listen, I'm not trying to ever be in jail. But
Hell
if
no.
I'm in jail, I'm not trying to make it worse.
Do your
I was up
time,
in
do
jail,
your
like,
time,
look,
and get out.
I got how
Move
long?
forward.
Ah, damn. All right.
Gosh, I'm asleep for 3 months.
You right?
You know what I'm saying? Just keep my commissary coming. I'm asleep. I need the noodles and all of that. We good. I'm gonna cook good at myself.
I'm trying to figure out, but this is the part that bothers me. I'm like this, bro. I'm a regular civilian living my life. And now I'm going to pull up with a blue Dodge Challenger to a hole in the fence and change my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like that female correctional officer. I've been about 2-3 years ago. The white chick. She helped the damn the murderer escape.
Did she kill herself or what happened?
She in jail.
She's in jail. So who died? Didn't he die? Somebody got shot, right?
Did he? Maybe.
Did somebody die? Somebody get shot?
You remember the white chick? She was a correctional officer, and she helped him get. She bought all the stuff to the thing, gave it to him, and he got out because she was in love with him. This guy was like Hannibal Lecter or something, like the crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And she went to prison. Dummy. It's crazy, bro, that people throw away their freedom now. Unless this dude's a straight up G that did it with him.
The 52-year-old.
No, the dude that pull up in the Charger. Because I'm fascinated by people who throw away regular life for one mistake.
We're gonna find out that one of them had like a year left. I bet you.
Yeah,
maybe 2.
Maybe
it's crazy.
Yeah, because they be doing dumb shit like that. Like
I don't know, but let's see. What's the last? I got another story I want to talk about before we get out of here. This one, a Houston couple who owns a popular restaurant called Phil and Derek's is sentenced to 20 years in prison for a $120 million fraud scheme.
What the hell were they? What the hell?
This is what I'm talking about, throwing your life away.
A PPP loan?
That's what it was.
It really was?
That's what it was.
Like you got a business, so you're getting a PPP loan for your business, right?
But not $126 million.
No.
These two black people, regular people.
In Houston?
In Houston.
I bet you they had a big ass mansion. They had Maybachs. They had all of that.
That's what it is. People trying to hold on to this image of richness and power, right? I'm gonna read this now. Houston power couple, among others, sentenced in it was a group of people.
It was a group.
$126 million fraud scheme. A group of Houston pharmacy owners and Texas physicians. Yo, listen. These are people of prominence, well-educated people.
This is different.
Sentenced for
they might
years.
be on that show that he should be watching. Them doctors and shit that out there in Houston. That should be the show they be watching.
A years-long scheme to defraud a program designed to assist injured U.S. service workers. 9 people, including a well-known Houston couple, have been sentenced to federal prison. They threw their life away.
For 20?
For their roles in a years-long multi-state fraud scheme that stole around $126 million. 52-year-old John Cruz and 50-year-old LaShawna Johnson, owners of popular Phil and Derek's Jazz Lounge in Houston, were sentenced to 20 and 15 years in prison. I'm 50, getting 20 years.
You're done. This a wrap, bro.
I might just take the whole bottle of Tylenol and call it a day, bro. Straight up.
Let the nervous system crash, puke, and shit yourself. Call it a day.
Whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna shake it out and I'm gonna be gone with Jesus. Jesus,
I'm gonna shake it out again.
Jesus,
Go into the upper room.
I'm on my way. I say I'm coming home. Like, listen, dog. But all of them ain't get that though. The remaining 5 defendants, 4 of whom were Texas residents, were sentenced to 18 months to 5 years. So some of these people didn't get 20 years. 126.
So whatever they did, they did the most of it. If they got the most time,
they compounded drugs and prescribed to injured federal workers and members of the armed forces, paid kickbacks to patient recruiters and physicians, and to prescribe these drugs. So they were getting kickbacks to prescribe these drugs. And somehow it led to 126 million. Bro, can you imagine at 50 getting 20 years?
They was just in the club popping bottles.
That's what we call a teachable moment.
Bugging.
Bro. I don't know what to say about that, but I wish him the best. What you got to say about that, Mike?
Their life is done. It's done. And you said it before. It's about maintaining an image.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of us, we come from nothing. So we get what we get. We're happy. We're proud.
Mhm.
Right. But it's the greed.
Yeah, I feel it.
126 million.
Yo, I think that is one of them couples of that show they should be watching. Yeah.
It probably is. If they prominent, they popular.
And the thing is, if you're a doctor, the little pin that you put in your lapel,
Mm-hmm.
their companies give you money to push that drug.
Right.
You don't need nothing else. You're living well.
Mm-hmm.
You're living well. You're
And in Houston?
Yeah, Houston.
You
They was already making money.
making 6 figures easily.
But everything ain't what it seems. And maybe they needed money, and you didn't have to go that hard. That's the problem. People get greedy. It's the greed that's the problem. Lisa Costa in the building. Yo, that's the greed. That's the problem, and that's where it all falls down when you start doing it to, you know what I'm saying? Like once you get a taste of that greed, it gets really good, and it gets really crazy. But on that note, I want to do something before we get out of here. I got my man Mike, and I want to ask him to give me his top 10 rappers. Give me your top 10 list of all times.
All times.
I need your top 10 list, no order. We're just gonna have some fun with it, and then we're gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna go Nas.
Nas,
3 Stacks.
Andre 3000,
Black Thought.
Black Thought. This is a good list. Common.
Who else? Oh man. Big Daddy.
I put you on the spot. Big Daddy Kane, 5.
I hate to do it, but we have to put KRS-One in there.
Why you hate to do that? We gotta have that. That's a whole different conversation. 6.
Yeah, I know, I'm only messing.
I was ready to say what? 6.
That's his guy. That's why
KRS.
KRS. Now, who else? It's a tough one. You know what? This is a little weird, but I'm gonna put Pasta Noose from De La.
Pasta Noose. Plug 1. Go
I
ahead.
heard that. That's the yeah.
No, I can't. He used to be in my top 10, so I can't knock it. I can't knock it.
Threw another curveball in there. The king of the double entendres himself, Sky Zoo.
Sky Zoo. Wait, you went from Pasta to Sky Zoo. Oh snap.
Yeah.
That's real. Okay.
Little
7.
7. We got 3 more.
Finish strong.
Am I bugging? I think I got 8 fingers up. Did he do 8 or 7?
I'm not sure that count.
That was 8.
I think that 8.
Yeah.
So it's 8. I'm bugging out. I got 8 fingers up. Where's he? Almost done.
Damn. I think 2 more.
2 more. You can do it.
Yeah.
Did you say Common?
Yep. Yeah.
Black Thought.
You said Black Thought. That was
Lisa put her 5 up. DJ Quick.
Quick.
Holy crap.
Okay.
I've never heard that one.
DJ Quick.
Cube.
You know what? I have to take I'm gonna throw just based off of one song. Sapphire the Mad Rapper from Come
Saphir?
Yep.
Holy shit, off 1 track?
1 track, Come With It.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever heard nobody put Saphir. I can't knock it.
Yeah, I know it's a little weird.
So you skipped over Chino, you skipped over Razzcast for Saphir.
I was about to put Razzcast. I was gonna go Raz.
You could change it. You want to put Raz instead of Saphir?
Raz, yeah.
All right.
Raz in there.
So
That's
Saphir out Razzing.
That's
Yeah,
9.
That's 9. And
No, he said before Saphir. What did you say?
I was still thinking.
No, he said Sky Zoo.
Sky Zoo was 8. Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't say nothing after Sky Zoo? So you said Saphir, you said Razzcast. That's nice. All right, 1 more. I'm bugging.
I'll go with the West Coast storyteller himself, Ice Cube.
Cube, there it is. Cube deserves to be in everybody's top 10. If y'all want to give a top 10 shot, y'all can, or we can call it a night. What you want to do, TJ?
No, I'm good.
You good?
My shit changes all the time, so I don't really, like. It depends.
It's
like,
fluid.
the mood I'm in, yeah, so you know. But you know, Pac's in there all the time.
TJ, there it is. He
You know,
got
Pac's in there all the time.
Ah,
My joint, you know what I'm saying?
Please, you want to do your top 10 or you want to get out of here?
That switches a lot, but I'll go through quick. I won't get to 10, but because it does switch. But You know, I'm really gonna say Nas is up there.
Busta
Busta, Big Pun, Method Man. These are people who influenced me to rap or whatever. Black Thought. Lil Wayne, I think, is the GOAT Southern rapper.
Facts.
Weezy.
He killed that Nas joint
Wayne.
too.
Yeah, to me, I remember we had that discussion. We were like, who's
Bro,
the
he
best
got he
Southern
went so
rapper?
stupid at the end of the verse. He just said hi to his mom. Like, come on,
You heard his
bro.
new verse on I just heard it.
It was on a Nas joint, right?
The Nas.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
but he got a new song as him, Tiger, and somebody else. He went stupid on too.
he
Like
did.
he's just Wheezy, yo.
Yeah,
Weezy just doing Wheezy shit.
I hate to say
Go
it,
ahead,
but he's
Flizz.
underrated. Eminem is in there too.
Say less.
I got a lot of old school like people who influenced me with like Slick Rick.
Is that niche? It
Oh.
says you Facebook user, but I think that's niche.
Know who else influenced me? The Fresh Prince. That he's the DJ, I'm the rapper.
But are you putting them in your top 10?
Very influenced by that. I'm just naming who influenced me
Okay.
because to say who's my
That's
top 10,
niche.
that could change. That could change at any moment. When all things fall apart, I'm by the roots. Oh my God, like it changed my life.
Damn.
No who else? The
Damn.
Boot Camp Click. They
Wait,
changed
hold
my
up.
life.
Oh, the boot camp. All right, so that Roots album is who's on that song? Was that Erica Badu on that? That's the
Erica
lead single?
Badu, but Jill Scott.
But
wrote
Jill
it.
Scott wrote it, right?
Yep.
All right.
And also,
Yep.
I remember Common was on there, Act 2.
Yes. He killed that.
What's that? Boom, boom, boom. With the beatbox.
Step into the realm, you're bound to get caught.
Yeah.
And from this worldly life, yo, that was my shit. Yeah. Oh, I think that's what you're talking about.
And then what about the other one? I shall proceed.
Yeah, the
And
Roots.
And continue.
That was from the album before.
Yeah,
That was
but there
before,
it was
yeah.
so there was original, and then there's a remix with the
Never
beatbox,
do what you- oh, no.
and you can never. I can.
Oh, you're talking
I
about-
can never find that. Yo, when I find that
I
beat,
used to love
when
that
I
Roots
find
first
that
album.
remix
Second-
beat,
really the second
just
album,
know what
I
I'm.
used to love
I'm
that.
gonna do something to it.
That's the
Yeah, but it's the remix though,
with Roy Ayers. Roy Ayers on the xylophone.
and then it has
That's
the
the
beatbox
golden
too.
age, bro. That's why it's not like this anymore.
And
Yeah.
It's
When
not
I
like
find that
this.
beat, just know I'm doing something too. I
Alright.
swear to God.
Alright,
I
alright.
swear to God. That's one of my favorite joints. That's like
Listen.
computer love to me, yo.
Beautiful. Can I give a top 10 real quick? And I'm gonna be out of here.
Scarface.
Scarface in there.
Alright,
Listen,
alright.
top 10. I really got a top 15. KRS.
Yep.
Rakim, Jay-Z, Nas,
MC Hammer.
Tupac, Biggie, Scarface, Cube, LL Cool J,
Yeah.
Kendrick, J. Cole, Eminem. I'm already at 12. And did I say hold on, Andre 3000 and I gotta get some West Coast guys in there besides Q. You know what?
MC Ren.
Huh? You could be
Too
right.
short.
It could
E40.
be right. You could be right. Not Ren.
Kendrick.
I said Kendrick.
You know Kendrick's on his list.
I'm on bugging right now. I'm already over 10 though. I did like 12.
yeah, you
But I'm
do.
trying to get a top 15. I think I'm done. I could say so many people, but my guy, Pharoah Monch. Who else is comparable to? It's another dude that oh my God, what am I bugging? I'm bugging. Q-Tip,
Tame one.
Black Thought, and I'm gonna leave. That's top 15.
All right.
I'm gonna leave it at that. And I know I forgot somebody that I'm gonna be really sad about tomorrow. But listen, the what is concluded. We appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Word.
Go
Get
over
some
to
Screwball.
CMBMG. Make sure you click those.
Oh,
Oh, them joints is fire too. I wish we can put them up again.
My sister got me these joints.
Them joints is fire. Show
They've
the
been in
other
the
one. Show
closet.
the other one.
I only wore them like once or
Show the
twice.
other one, TJ. The right leg, the other leg. Oh yeah, you put up. Oh yeah, them joints. He wants sneaker wars tonight. But listen,
My closet crazy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
appreciate y'all. It's not next week. We here next week, right?
Yeah, then we.
But the week after that, we have no show. We're gonna
Where we gonna
record
be at?
something.
Where we gonna be at?
We're gonna be on the cruise, the Turks and Caicos. We might report live from there. Who knows? The reception on these
Don't worry.
cruise
I'll be
ships is
rapping
horrible.
about that shit soon. Don't worry about
The
it.
reception on these cruise ships is horrible, so you will not see us. I'm not even gonna lie to you and try to say we're gonna go live or nothing. You can't go live from cruise ships. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ain't no way you can do it. But what we will do, we think about recording something in advance, getting together, and then showing that on the Wednesday night. But we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Mike Brown in the building.
Thank you. for
Check out
having
his
me.
podcast too. What's your podcast?
What's your
Plug
podcast?
joint.
Mike on the mic.
Mike on the mic.
There's Mike on the mic. There's minding my black-owned business and analytical concepts. I got 3.
Boom.
You
There
need
it
to
is.
get the guys on there.
Yeah.
We do need to get
Yeah.
in there.
Oh
We
yeah.
do need to get in there.
Come to the round table. Come
Let's
to the
make it
house.
happen, bro. I like this. We out of here.
Check out my new video too. I mean, Rockstar. Word.